Before we begin, we got a couple of things we got to talk about. If you're watching this live, hi, welcome. Please be sure that you're nice to everybody on chat. Please don't spam questions. We'll get to them as quickly as we can. If you do want to give us a super chat, we would absolutely love and adore that. And as a matter of fact, they do take high priority. So, just a thing to consider. And if you do want to request, please make sure that you leave it on our Discord server. Links to all of those are down below. Thanks, folks. We're going to get things going here momentarily. Bye-bye for now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Cluckin Crew podcast, episode 92, and our special celebration of Disneyland's 70th anniversary. Before we begin, we do remind you to please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your desk at all times, and please, no smoking. And now, please welcome your hosts for tonight's celebration. The series creator and voice of Chucky Chicken himself, Michael Cook. Series creator, series storyboard, head of storyboarding, compositing, Alliyas Levine, and official lore keeper, character designer, and Tino Calcaterra. And now, on with the show. Thank you, and welcome to Disneyland. Alliyas, you suck. I was trying to do the introduction. Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that.
Oh my god.
Your timing is perfect, Alliyas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the Cluckin Crew.
We're starting strong.
Oh, I did. Oh my gosh. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to Disneyland. We are live here at the happiest place on earth, celebrating 70 years. I am your host, Mike Cook. With me as always are my very dear friends, Tino Calcaterra and Alliyas Levine. Say hello.
Hey, what's up?
I tried so hard to make this super cool, and y'all just...
You started without me, so
so mad. I'm so mad. Anyway.
What did I do? I was quiet.
Not you! Mr. Okay, I'm back.
No. Oh, wait, so we're going. My bad.
You know what? We're just going to start this all over again. We're going back to the start screen. We're starting again.
No.
From the top.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Coffee Sapong. Are you really recording from the park itself? Yeah,
No,
we're right here. See us? We're there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we have a whole crowd of people in front of us. Hello, everybody. You can't hear them because they're not mic'd. So here, we'll let them laugh for you. Hey, there we go. See, okay. No, thank you all for tuning in. We're going to have a lot of fun today, but before we begin, as always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss the latest in the Cluckin Crew and the Chucky Chicken universe, and of course, make sure to follow us on all of our social medias. We are on Blue Sky, Instagram, the whole works. But anyway, yes. Real quick, before we get going, we do have a little bit of housekeeping that we got to do. I'm going to turn down Main Street here just a little bit so y'all can hear me. So we do have a couple of really cool things that I'm really excited to talk about. But first, I do want to talk the elephant in the room, and that is, of course, this little guy right here, the Chucky Chicken plush. Many people have been reaching out to me over the past couple of weeks saying, where's the plush? Well, everyone who bought a plush has been refunded. So as we mentioned before, we were supposed to get 300 pre-orders, and we got 20. So obviously there wasn't, that much interest. So we are going to go ahead and try again at a later date. However, it will not be for a while. So I've spoken with a couple of manufacturers and a couple of people, and they will not even touch us unless we have a certain amount of subscribers. We need 100,000 subscribers to work with sharkrobot.com as well as Makeship. So again, all the more reason to spread this around with people and let them know that we exist, that we're here. And so that's the good news, or the bad news, I should say. We do have some good news, though. We actually did, on our merch store, we do have a couple of really new, cool items that I'm actually really excited to show you. So I'm just going to do this really quickly here. School is going to be coming back in session here very, very shortly, if not already. And we want to help you with these awesome spiral notebooks. There are 4 designs in total: Chucky, Chelsea, Louie, and Freddy. Each one is soft touch coating, 140 dotted pages for notes, and they're super affordable. They're $22 each. However, if you buy 4, then you'll get a BOGO. So you'll get all 4 of them for $10 each, which is even more than half. And it's mix and match. So you can get like all Chuckies or all Chelseas, or 2 Chuckies and 2 Chelseas, or all 4 if you want. That's part of our really cool back to school sale that we got going on. It's probably the only back to school piece that we're going to be doing this year, which, I think is pretty cool. So they're available right now at chuckychickencartoons-shop/fourthwall.com. Speaking of the website, we actually have been doing some massive updates over on the website. The character page has been updated. The Watch the Show page has been updated as well. I'm going to be slowly but surely putting up all the cartoons onto the website as we can. And the cool thing is, if you watch them on there, it's just as good as if you're watching them on YouTube, because they're YouTube embedded, which is amazing. So go check it out. I know a lot of people have been kind of saying, like, when are you going to update the website? Well, we're finally working on it, which is very cool. Yeah. Again, that's Chucky Chick. Yeah.
Once we hit the big time and all that good stuff, we'd love to have like a Homestar Runner-esque website. But for now, this will do.
Yeah, exactly. And we do have one more really cool piece of merch that I am actually very, very excited to share with you today, because there's actually a little bit more to it than I think even these guys realize. I did show them it the other day, and I'm going to show you. On the store right now, we do actually have a brand new die-cut sticker, which you're looking at right here. It is inspired by the Walt Disney World annual pass holder magnet that they give out, and it's the official Chucketeer sticker. It says Chucky Chickens on the side. It's shaped in like a C, and it's got Chucky's head, and on the bottom it says official Chucketeer, which is cool. It is available on the store right now for only $5, which is quite literally a steal. We're losing money making these, but we don't care because we already got these out. However, I actually reached out to our supporters on Ko-fi this past week, and I am letting them know that if you are a supporter on any of our platforms, that includes Ko-fi, YouTube memberships, Patreon, if you give on a monthly basis to our show, right? We actually have a really cool perk for you now. Every month, you are going to be getting a brand new sticker. And this is the first one that I'm so excited to share with everybody. This is everybody will get this first one. Is the official channel member with Chucky Chicken and the arms outstretched. It's super cool. You get these just for the low tier, right? If you're $1, $3, $5, whatever, every tier will get a Chucky Chicken official channel member sticker. But then every month, we actually will be updating it with new designs, new characters. Again, very much like the annual pass holder. And the first one that we're doing for the month of August is Angus Alley Cat. So
it's good old
you.
me.
It's you. Yeah. We actually
So
do
if
have
you want a sticker of me for some reason, you check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I told Mike about sticker clubs, and they seem like a fun, easy enough thing to get into. So we're gonna try it out, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
Yes. So, and we will be announcing the design ahead of time. So, so for August, you will be getting this one of Angus Alley Cat, which is cool. And we do have the September one ready. I'm gonna go ahead and show that off right now as well, which I'm super stoked about. You guessed it. If we got Angus, then we definitely have to have Leroy. So you'll have all three of the Cluckin Crew right off the bat, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so all three of us are going to be stickers. So make sure that you join either on Ko-fi, on Patreon, or here on YouTube. Hit the join membership button, the lowest tier. You will get the sticker for free. Or if you want to just buy a sticker,
whoa,
it's a cheese outing. We haven't heard from you in a while. Hiya, pal.
Yeah.
Good to see you. But yes,
Cheese enters the chat.
Cheese enters the chat. Maybe we should make a Mr. Cheese one. Or one of Leroy holding Mr. Cheese. How meta would that be?
I hold all of the cats. Got cheese, leaf, minty.
You're Angus. I'm talking Leroy.
I'm on my hat. Oh, Leroy.
Yes, Leroy. So, but yes, if you want to buy, so here's the thing. The channel membership sticker. Thank you, Chase. The channel, they will not be for sale. You have to be a member in order to get the membership stickers. The official Chucketeer, that is the only one that is currently for sale on the store. So, if you want to get it, you got to be a member, and that's on any of our platforms. That's on Ko-fi, Patreon, here on YouTube. Let us know. And
you still have the Patreon open?
We have like $2 coming in a month. I mean, everyone moved over, but I kept it open, yes, because I'll tell you why.
Close that dang thing.
Listen. There have been scams. I've gotten word that there are people that are being scammed or people opening alt accounts, so I'm keeping ours open just to be safe. So there's only one Chucky Chicken, and that's us. So
well, we should turn off the subscriber thing.
Yeah, I'll turn off I mean, unless people want to donate, then they can. I mean, it is what it is. So we do prefer that you head over to ko-fi.com/Chucky Chicken Cartoons and all that fun jazz. But yeah, so there you go. That's our bit of housekeeping. Oh, and one more announcement. I will be on this upcoming Sunday, August 17th. I will be at Fan Expo Chicago. I'm just going for the day just to meet up with some friends. Our old buddy Tom Ruger is going to be there, which is very exciting. So I get to see him. It's very funny because the last time that I went to Disneyland, I actually saw Tom Ruger the same year, probably about a couple weeks apart. So here we are again, only now it's reversed, which is kind of funny. But anyway, we'll share all those stories a little later. But now, I actually do have a couple of pieces of animation news. I don't have any graphics, but I am just going to pull them up here. So do you want to hit me with that news thing there? Very, very cool. All right. So this is actually some pretty amazing industry news when it comes to animation and films, and this actually comes to us from. I'm looking here on where was it? I saw it. Okay, it was a massive post about The Bad Guys 2. This is from Total Film. They actually at the end of the film there is an anti-AI warning at the end of Bad Guys 2, basically saying, so this is coming to us from Games Radar. Which I think is amazing. It says, at the very end, the credits read, all rights to this work are reserved for purposes of law in all jurisdictions pertaining to data mining or AI training, included but not limited to Article 4.3 of Directive EU 2019/790. This work may not be used to train AI. So this is a way to stop AI artists from using The Bad Guys 2 to teach AI. Oh, what's this?
We got Graham Gator, I think, donated to the. Wait, let me check.
He did.
Graham Gator donated.
Yeah,
to
$10. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
You.
That's wonderful. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Wonderful. Yes. So Graham, you will be getting a sticker. Very, very exciting. So basically, there are now measures in place to prevent AI thieves from taking the film and using it to train their artists. It is legally binding, which is amazing. This is a great first step, honestly. I think this is really, really cool that they're doing this. This is huge. It actually kind of now makes me want to go back, take down all of the old uploads of our videos and put new uploads up with do not use to train AI. But we will wait and see.
You can always add it to the description.
That is true. We could do that as well. So I may just do that while we're working on this. So, but anyway, so yeah, congratulate. I mean, The Bad Guys 2, I think, is doing really well in theaters right now, if I'm not mistaken. I have not seen it yet. Have you guys seen The Bad Guys 2?
I have not seen it.
Okay.
I have a bunch of things I need to watch. I still need to watch the dang first one.
Oh, but there you go.
I mean, it looks good. I got a lot of stuff I gotta watch.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about this whole South Park situation? Have y'all heard about this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So South Park is going head to head with the United States government, and so basically, if you haven't heard, they did an episode based off of Donald Trump. Basically,
2 now.
Yeah. What was that?
They've done 2 now.
Yes, 2. Yes. And this was hot off of the heels of a massive deal that was struck between Paramount Pictures and South Park. I think it was like a $9.6 billion deal. And it was right after they settled with Trump about an anti-defamation lawsuit or something like that. Basically, Paramount kneeling to Trump and South Park going, F you, we're going to go ahead. And so basically... South Park episode 27, episode 2 has scored its highest rated episode since 2018, and it's the biggest share in series history. It outperformed the season premiere by double digits, up 54% in the 18 to 49 age bracket, and then up 70%, which is... it's insane. They posted a 46% increase versus season premiere among total video with 1.56 million viewers, which is it's incredible. Episode 2 delivered 6.2 million global multi-platform viewers across Comedy Central and Paramount Plus in its first 3 days. Its global streaming consumption on Paramount Plus grew double digits during the first 3 days. So yeah, this is amazing. Like, this is kind of cool. I love the fact that they're kind of sticking it to the administration. Again, we don't talk politics here, but this is how animation... I mean, people who say that animation doesn't matter, they can go take a long walk off a short pier, as far as I'm concerned. I will say this. I think it's very interesting how... and they kind of said this in the Hold on one second. I'm trying to find where's the chat box thing, because it disappeared on me, and I'm trying to find where I can see the chat box on OBS. Oh, where did you go, chat box? Oh, hold on. Talks amongst yourselves, so I'm trying to find this stupid thing.
The freaking chat box.
Yeah,
but I mean, yeah, animation, especially like South Park, has been a great tool for just standing up for what you believe in, right? Like, it's very, it's been a leading head in counterculture type things for like as long as I can remember.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, the what kind of got me about it was that the White House went out and said, like, you know, oh, South Park, it's so, you know,
it's not
outdated.
even relevant anymore.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
And it's
right?
just like, is it really?
Right. Sabrewing. How about them Knicks? Anyway, all right. So we're going to move right along there. The last bit of news that I do want to talk about is actually pertaining to Disney, and its Art of Disney Heritage Auction sets a new animation record with $5.19 million, which is awesome. Basically, Heritage Auction is they're doing an auction of some of the animation art from the studio, which is really cool. They got some Robin Hood stuff, some original cells from Snow White, some concept art from Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, you know, some old Mickey Mouse stuff, which is really cool. Of course, obviously, Mary Blair had some stuff going on there in one of her pieces, two of her pieces actually. Her color concept key painting for Small World sold for $31,200, and a concept painting of hers of Alice and the Caterpillar sold for the same amount. So she, you know, that was pretty epic, and so they're doing really well there. Other than that, I just wanted to talk about the AI thing, because I think that was really cool. That Toddly White Tea, gay. I mean, hey, LOL. Sorry. Hello.
That's funny.
So, but that's the news. So, but anyway, so as you can see, we are still here at Disneyland. You know, we're having a good time. So this is very, very long overdue. I've been wanting to do a Disneyland episode for a very long time, and as folks know, I was at the 70th anniversary a couple weeks ago. On July 17th of 2025, I was there with a whole bunch of people ringing in the 70th anniversary of the happiest place on earth. And I gotta tell you, it was really special. It was just a really amazing time. And I thought that it'd be kind of fun to just kind of talk a little bit about some of my personal, connections with Disneyland. And I know I'm kind of going on a on an uphill battle here, because my cohorts here have never been to Disneyland, let alone a Disney
I've been to
park.
Disney World.
Oh, have you?
I've been to Disney World, yes.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought, all right, that's very cool. So
yeah.
So you have some kind of, you went to the Magic Kingdom, I'm assuming, yes?
I don't know. The one that's in California.
That's Disneyland. That's where I was.
I thought that one was in freaking Florida.
No, Disneyland is in California. Disney World is in Florida. So you've been to Disneyland?
I always confuse
don't
the two. Don't worry.
It's the same area as Universal, right? Because I went to Universal.
Disney.
In California?
I think so. We came from we were in LA, so
yes, that's
Okay, then
So that's Disneyland.
I guess I have been to Disneyland.
Okay, you've been to Disneyland. Cool. All right, neat.
I don't remember much.
Oh, okay. Well,
to be honest,
that's okay. It's fine. We're still going to talk about some of our favorite memories here. And share just some fun facts about the park. I mean, it's been around this year for 70 years. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Actually, before we get going, I think it would be appropriate to say hello to some of the people who are here, eh?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway, we're just going to keep on going.
Bye, everybody.
All right, so let's see here. We have Kimberly Gonzalez, Shay White, Sabrewing is here, Julia is here. Hi, Julia. Kimberly Gonzalez, oh, we always say hello to her. Alam Aguilar, Coffee Sapong is here. Good to see you guys.
We
said
got
hello to
the
Sabrewing.
Endertunes.
Yep.
We've got DreamWorks Moon.
Adali Baez is here. Gotta make sure I mention Adali. Good to see you. More JR Tunes Animation is here. Good to see you. Graham Gator.
The Coffee Cat Dad.
Oh, good old Coffee Cat Dad. Good to see you, brother. Always happy
We've
to have
got
you. Toddly
Wednesday
YT.
the Cat.
Wednesday the Cat. Okay. Jolly Knight is
Jolly
here.
Knight.
Welcome, Jolly
What's
Knight.
up, everybody?
Good to see you.
What
Yeah.
is this XP? Oh, it's our fans.
What?
No, because everybody got little crowns, and I don't know what that means, but...
Oh, yeah. They came in.
guess-
Like, Adali was the first person to comment, and then Kimberly was the second person to
Oh.
comment. And then Harvey Maltese Mancia was number 3. Oh, it shows me, actually, who logged in. Oh, that's awesome. I could just do it this way. We got Adali, Rodney, the Opera Cat, Harvey Mancia, Saber Thang, Wolfie Tunes, Shay White, Super Bendy's World was here, Coffee Sapong, Julia, Toddley, DreamWorks Moon, the Endertunist, Farnoggin showed up as well, Billy California, I think is Graham Gator, you, Coffee Cat Dad, more JR Studios, and Jolly Rancher Guy 2.2. So, 02.
Yay!
So welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is really cool. So very happy to have you all here. So yeah, so we're just gonna have some fun because a lot of people have asked me over the years what are some of my favorite Disneyland memories. Do I have any complaints about Disneyland and just like what is the deal with Mike and Disneyland, right? So,
Special interest, guys.
I will say this. It has been plaguing my brain for a while, but now that I did the anniversary, I'm actually going to do a story time series of videos talking about my experience with Disneyland ever since I was a kid, to when I worked at the park the first time I went, to as recently as last year when I was there for the 100th of Disney, and then of course this past July when I was there for the 70th anniversary, making the 20-year dream come true. So spoiler alert for that video. just put that out there. But yeah,
we'll keep some of it.
yeah,
We're gonna be talking about more like funny anecdotes.
yeah, exactly. Saberwing thrill as Mike struggles with technology again. Yeah. What else is there? Hey, look, Opie, where did you come from?
Over there.
Anyway,
Look at the
Mike,
doggy.
oh my gosh, Pluto is here. Hello, Pluto. Anyway, but no.
More. It's just
Pluto, you sound so different. Oh my goodness! Wow.
It's just the silence interrupted with little breaths that gets me. You do that because you're thinking, and then you think you're gonna say something, but you don't. But you do the little sucking in of the breath.
Yep, I do.
It's very funny.
You know, oh my God. Gee, okay, just keep walking, Pluto. Just go away. Okay. Oh my God. We had a production meeting yesterday for a project that we're working on, and the directors got a chance to see the three of us in action. And I think I thoroughly embarrassed myself, but anyway, good Lord.
What?
Anyway, we're what was I talking about? Disneyland, that's right. Anywho.
Disney.
Oh yeah, we're here. That's right. So, I mean, I'm a kid from Chicago, and we grew up going to Disney World. The first time that I went was in 1992. And actually, I do owe that trip a lot because that was when I discovered animation, thanks to the the Magic at Disney Animation Building. And thank God it's coming back. See the last podcast that we talked about the animation building coming back. But all my life, I've always wanted to go to Disneyland, and I would, kind of talk to my dad and be like, hey, we should do the one in California. Sabrewing says, neither one is quote-unquote better. That is true. They are both very different. There really is a difference in the two, especially the two castle parks, but we'll get to that later. My dad always was like, you're not going to like it. It's way smaller than the one in Florida. There's not a whole lot to do. There's only one park. I'm not going to spend all this money to get us there just for you to be disappointed. No. To be fair, I will give my dad the benefit of the doubt only because I feel like he actually probably would have been right. Only because, there was... Now, don't get me wrong. I love vintage Disneyland so much. But as a kid, there's no way that I probably would have ever been able to appreciate it as much as I do now as an adult. Like, if it were the 90s today and I was the age that I'm going, like, I would have the time of my life. And it would just be... Like, I wish that old school Disney would come back. But regardless. So time goes on, and obviously I'm going to save a story for the video. But I ended up making it to Disneyland for the first time in 2008. And I just have a ball. It was the year of a million dreams. They were doing that huge promotion, which was super cool. And what was neat about it was there was still remnants of the 50th anniversary, right? They had the Walt Disney's Parade of Dreams. They had Remember Dreams Come True, which is still my absolute favorite fireworks show at Disneyland Park, bar none. It's just an amazing celebration of the first 50 years of the park. And, I got to do Splash Mountain. I got to do all the rides that I always wanted to do. The Matterhorn, the monorail, Casey Jr., Storybook Land, Alice in Wonderland, all of those attractions, Pinocchio. So, I mean, I literally turned into a kid all over again. And it was just really cool. So much so that a couple years later, I ended up getting a job there, worked for a couple months, ended up coming back home, finishing school, and I didn't make it back to California for about 15 years. So it was about 13 years. It was a minute. And then finally in 2023, after COVID and all that stuff finally, calmed down, I ended up getting a job as a travel agent and being invited onto an AMA exploratory trip to Disneyland. Went, had a ball. They were celebrating the 100th anniversary of Disney, so they had the castle all decorated. They had all the really cool stuff going on. And then this year, of course, I made my 20-year dream come true of being there on the actual day, July 17th, 2025, ringing in 70 years of Disneyland, and I gotta tell you, it was one of the most amazing days. I was there with two of our very own. I was there with Julia and Kimberly Gonzalez. The three of us had a phenomenal time, and it was just a very, very special trip. They, of course, had the brand new Walt Disney audio animatronic character that premiered this year, and it was absolutely phenomenal. It was just a really, really great experience. I mean, I could go on, but I mean, I'd rather take questions, or we could talk about like favorite attractions or favorite moments or whatever. But I just, or if you have any stories that you want to hear me talk about, I'd be more than happy to talk about it. But I just, ever since I was a kid,
talk to them about the scary and make you face.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
God bless it. All right, so. For those of you who know, when you walk into the park, there's that floral arrangement of Mickey Mouse right under the train station. I hate that stupid thing. I hate the way it looks. I hate the way that it's designed. I think it legit looks like a cross between Grimace, Ronald McDonald, and Mickey Mouse. And I just think it is disgusting. I think it needs to go away. I think they need to bring back the old school design for it. It just... God, it just, oh my Lord, I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Show
Oh,
them a
not
picture.
Oh, okay. I'll show a picture. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just so excited. Tino will be drawing today as well, which is pretty exciting. So, let's see. All right, you know what? We'll just do the... Yeah, we'll go the Chucky plush here. So I gotta pull up a picture of this abomination. But yeah, am I the only one who thinks this way? Let me chat. Toddley, why do you hate it again? Because it doesn't look like Mickey. It does not.
It looks a little scary. It is true.
A little scary.
It's a little stinky. What?
Just the way you word things sometimes, you know, it's a little stinky. Just like it sucks.
A little stinky.
It's terrible. It's horrible. Let me show you what it used to look like.
Absolutely horrid.
Dude, don't mock me. Oh, all right. Okay? Why am I using Edge? I don't understand. I'm just closing this out real quick. Gonna go back to Chrome. Can't go wrong with Chrome. So yeah.
Right.
Alright, come on, Disneyland. Train station, Floral Mickey. There it is. There it is. Okay. So, alright. So once again, I'm going to show you what it used to look like. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like now. And I'm telling you, there's a major difference. And it's heartbreaking. The difference that these things have. So, okay. So here's the original. I'm getting there. Hold on. Sorry, folks. Again, the Sabrewing likes to point out I don't do well with technology. Okay. And boop. There it is. Okay. So there's the original, right? Look at this. This looks like Mickey. I mean, and this is even a bad picture of it, but it still looks exponentially better than what I'm about to show you. Okay, so that's what it used to be. You know, this beautiful, welcoming, round. You know, it's Mickey Mouse. He's welcoming us into Disneyland Park. And okay, oh, here we go. Here's a perfect image of it. And yes, this matters. I know people are like, why does it matter so much? It matters because it's a representation. Good night, Shay. Thanks for tuning in. So I saw that they apparently have to leave. So here's a perfect picture of what it used to look like. It was gorgeous. It just, it was absolutely wonderful. It looked like Mickey. And I'm going to show you a recent picture. It's so recent, it even has 70th on it. Here we go. It's coming.
Yeah,
boom.
Don't worry.
There it is. That's
oh, it's so bad.
That's what it looks like. This is what it looks like
he's going, ooh.
What are those eyebrows, bro? What is happening? Yeah. Oh, Julia, how pretty. It's a postcard from Disney. Yes, that's not a flower arrangement, Mickey. That is cheap bubblegum ice cream bar Mickey. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He's whistling, I think. Is supposed to be the idea.
He's catcalling. Hey, everybody. Come.
Hello.
Yeah, come spend money. Meanwhile, this one from the postcard, oh boy, welcome to Disneyland, everybody. Brought to you by Stephen King. Thank you, Henchman. Absolutely.
Yes.
Me gaming. Yeah, that's awful. Mickey needs surgery. Mickey Mouse the Clown. Yes. What in the name?
Mickey Mouse the Clown.
What in the name Jiminy Flicking Cricket is that? That's what is at Disneyland today. It's horrifying.
Yeah, I see the vision.
Mickey going, ooh.
It's terrible.
If they know
all the things I do for love.
Oh, you will not get love. No, sorry. So this needs to go away. Disney, Yellow Shoes, if you're watching this right now, fix this.
With fire.
You need to fix this. You need to fix it. So Mickey McDonald. Thank you, Julia. Absolutely. Dreamworks Moon. Ew, I don't like it. The recent one looks derpy as hell. Thank you. Yes. Heavens to Murgatroyd. What is that? It's an abomination. It is. Thank you. It absolutely is an abomination. And that's why I'm saying, right to Disney. It's like, why does the recent one look derpy as hell? I don't know. I don't know why they did this. I don't know the logic. I don't know why they thought this was okay. You know what makes this even worse? This was used in Saving Mr. Banks. Like, they had... Yeah, they had Tom Hanks standing in front of this with Walt Disney, tricking people, thinking that this is...
with Mickey in the back going,
Look, you think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? No, look at this. Look at this. It's coming. Hold on. I need to find it. Hold on. I'm getting it.
Look at this. Hold on. Wait.
Hold on. I'm okay, here we go.
You're like Mom when she says dinner's ready, and then you go downstairs, and you still gotta wait 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And she makes you make the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. But you know what? The messed up part about it is, like, again...
See, that one looks better, though. That one looks a bit better.
No, it doesn't.
Comparing them directly, at least that one got, like, a tongue in it.
Okay, here's another direct comparison.
Yeah, no, of course, it's not as good, but it's better than going, ooh.
I mean, it's still derpy, but, compared to the derpiness.
Harvey Mancia, why does Mick have a blowhole? I don't know.
Oh, he's blowing.
Maybe it's Mickey at his actual age after too much cosmetic surgery. Maybe. Maybe they caught him on a dead day. I don't know. But this is, like, again, the top is what it is supposed to look like, and then the bottom is... these were taken, quote-unquote, the same year, right? Like, dude, Elias, Mickey's tongue is the game changer for you, says Saberwing.
Yeah.
The tongue? Okay.
What? The other one, he's just got a little black hole. Am I wrong?
Mom, is that supposed to be Mickey Mouse? No, dear, that's the devil. We're just gonna.
What's your favorite episode of the Cluckin Crew? Mine's when they talked about Mickey's black hole.
I like the one they were talking about Mickey Mouse for a really long time. That was my favorite.
Comment to my mom.
Oh my gosh.
I like when they talk about Mickey's little black hole.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're done talking about that.
We're done that.
Yeah, we're done with that. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Maybe this is what he looks like when Disney. Okay, we're done with that. So anyway. All right. So yeah. What other stories do you want to hear about Disneyland and?
How about the one time that you made a rampage through like a little field full of kids so you can get to Oswald?
No.
Yeah, you're kicking and punching kids to get them out of the way.
I was not.
Oswald.
I was not punching. I did not hurt any children. No one was hurt. This is lies and slander. How dare you?
Yeah, they were flying left and right, and then the parents were like, "Oh my god!"
How dare you? How dare you all? I hate you so much. No. Oh my god.
I love that mental image
To this
of
day,
you
those kids
charging through like Linkara through this group of kids, slapping them out of the way.
Out of my way!
running at the screen like Linkara.
Poor
That's
Oswald.
what Oswald saw coming his way.
And he's just like, oh no. God. No, I wasn't even that bad. You
I wasn't
there.
even that bad. I was bad, but not that bad.
I wasn't even bad. Shut up, okay? Oh my god, no. It was my one day California adventure, and I was walking, I was exhausted, I was tired. I was all the way in Paradise Pier. And I looked on the app, and lo and behold, was, Oswald just came out, and, he was greeting people at the entrance to the park. So I'm like, oh, I want to go see Oswald. So I get up and I like hobble because I can barely walk or run at this point. And yeah, did I kind of get a little angry and did like
I get a little angry.
I was in a lot of pain.
Did I get a little red in the face? Yes. Did I look like Alex Jones a little bit? Yes.
2, 3 children, maybe.
No. I never hurt anybody. I never pushed anybody out of the way. I didn't do anything like that. That's a license slander. I was annoyed having to go all the way from Paradise Pier to the entrance of Buena Vista Street. Oh my God.
Hey, we weren't
out of the way, Brett. I'm going to see Oswald the Lucky.
I will not confirm nor deny.
Oh my God! Sabrewing's comment.
What?
That's good.
Look, it's Oswald, okay?
It's Oswald. I was perfectly justified.
I was, but like,
Yeah.
nobody got hurt, okay?
Listen,
I
broke that one kid's nose. He deserved it.
No!
In my way.
I did accidentally knock a kid down, but I got back up.
Just one.
Just one, and like the other 12 don't count.
Shut
It
up.
was a domino effect, it was the other kid's fault.
No.
Yeah.
God, you guys.
I knocked the one down, and then it was
Y'all
like
are
a bunch
terrible.
of dominoes.
You know what
Yeah.
the messed up part about this is? They probably think it's like that improv video that we did a couple months back. This is 100% real. I did go beeline it from Paradise Pier to the front of the park to go see Oswald. And, oh my God.
And you did punch and kick.
I did not punch a kid. I did not punch a kid. I did not do that. No, stop. Oh my God. Oh my God, no. This is worse than when they
in the
thought
way. They had to go.
No, listen, this is
That's what you
worse.
said.
When I left Disney, no, you guys understand. Like when I left Disney, this is worse than the rumors that I killed somebody on the teacups. Like that's
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, that did happen, but...
no, stop. God.
Oh, we're back to the fundamentals of fucking with Mike.
Oh my God.
Wait,
And then
sorry
Michael
about
just
that.
looked at Oswald's face right in the eyes and said, "Oh,
I'm getting yelled
you're
at
my
that I'm
favorite."
loud. Toddly, Chucky, stop Hulk smashing kids. I'll call the. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm not.
I
hi,
did
Mike.
not. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mike.
I did not do that.
He's not beating the psychotic Chucky. What allegations
Oh my
are
God.
those? What?
They're the. It's like the game theory Chucky.
Oh.
Is Chucky actually a psychopath? What
No.
were they thinking?
Not clickbait. 3 a.m. Anyway.
Hey,
Calling
that's
Chucky
just a
chicken
theory.
at 3 a.m.
Jeez,
That
no.
goes wrong.
So yes, I did. I was very excited to see
Number
Oswald.
15.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Number 15.
Oh my God, that's jeez. You guys are terrible. You guys are horrible. You just. I didn't know Dracula was
Well,
here.
you were the one slamming kids.
I did not. Saberwing.
Bringing it back.
Just imagining Chucky holding up an autograph book and strolling through mobs of children with a Super Saiyan aura flaring up around him. Yeah, I mean, I would. Anyway.
Yeah.
Kimberly, I'm going to Starbucks, but I can still have fun. You do that. So. Oh my God. All right. So, no, you guys don't understand. Like, ever since I left Disney, there's always been these. Okay, language.
Oh,
Right.
My bad. Oopsie doodles, sorry.
Oopsie doodlesy.
I didn't do nothing.
Doodles.
Say Chucky hurts kids one more time, I will call FBI. I didn't hurt anybody. The way Mike,
I will call the FBI.
the way Mike said, I did not. I didn't do anything.
I
So.
did not.
All right, what else you want to hear? What other stories you want to hear?
How about the time that you got covered in somebody's ashes?
That is
That
a
was
true
good.
story. That actually did
Yeah.
happen. This was when I was working at the park. I so
Oh, wait,
I,
you were walking? I thought you were riding.
no. Listen, I was under the employ of Disneyland at the time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it was one of my days off, and I actually was going on a date with an out-of-towner. So she was there, and we did Disneyland, and it was really a nice time until we got to the Haunted Mansion. And we're waiting in line, and this is before they did that massive renovation to the queue a couple years ago. This is like 2010. And we're waiting in line, and there's just this guy standing there, and he's just like a creepy goth person, right? And he's got like, makeup, like face paint, the whole thing, and he's just like kind of crying, and he's holding on to this like silver pendant that he's got around his neck that's in the shape of Mickey's head, right? So my date is like kind of freaking out at this point, and I'm just like, just ignore him,
The
Just
sheer
like,
contrast of Disneyland and then this goth guy
listen, they're out there,
crying.
right?
It's like, oh my god.
Like the different tiers of how people love Disney. Like I call them Mouseketeers. That deserves one of these.
He's contractually obligated to call them musketeers.
But yeah, so so essentially what ended up happening was we go on, we do the whole thing, the stretching room, we get into the dune buggy, and we're having a nice time. We get to the ballroom. Now, if you've never been in the ballroom at the Haunted Mansion, it's this amazing effect called Pepper's Ghost. I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm going to say that there's a giant piece of glass separating the ballroom from the guests, right? Obvious reasons. They don't want people throwing crap into the ballroom. Well, apparently this thing has worked so well. Crickets. Why do we have crickets? Okay, that's weird. But anyway, am I boring you, Adali? Anyway, so
Are you not entertained?
don't worry, you're about to be entertained here in a second. Plus, I'm trying to be quiet
That
because
must
I
have
don't
been
want
the cleanest glass.
It was, yes, it really was.
Oh yeah,
So
it has to be.
as a matter of fact, there is people do this. So for context, there are people who actually in their will say, when I die, cremate me and put me in the Haunted Mansion, right? You're not supposed to do this. This is against every rule of the book. It is a health hazard. And not only that, but you're not going to stay there long. Like, they're going to sweep your ass up and put you in the dumpster. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
you're not
pretty
Just like
quickly.
anyone.
Do you know how many spirits are probably at the Anaheim dump right now because they were supposed to be in the Haunted Mansion? It's horrifying.
A lot.
Anyway, a lot of people, yeah. So anyway, this guy is in the dune buggy right ahead of us, and so he gets up and he says, at the top of his lungs, "You're free, Ronaldo, I release your spirit." And I'm like, what did he just say? And he throws this pendant into the ballroom, but it bounces off of the glass and it spills all on top of me and my date, and I am covered in Ronaldo. And it just was a horrible situation. It was just
Covered in
I
Ronaldo.
covered in Ronaldo.
it was the worst thing. Like, they literally they stopped the ride. Like, they evacuated everybody.
I mean, obviously.
It was horrifying. I got brought backstage. The creeper tried to run. They got him. They trespassed him, so he's not allowed back.
Creeper. Oh
Right.
man.
Oh man.
Why are you rooting for the creeper? What are you doing?
What?
Anyway.
Minecraft?
No.
What?
Anyway.
What?
Anyway.
Oh
So
my God.
But anyway, they got me all cleaned up. My date is horrified. She thought that I was, possessed by a demon now because I have ashes covered across all over me. She didn't want to say, obviously date ended, day at Disneyland
Not a demon,
ended.
but Ronaldo, I guess.
Yeah, so it was just the worst
I mean, you
experience of
didn't
my
know
life.
Ronaldo.
It was horrible. I'm very surprised that and it's kind of
You
funny
didn't
because
know Ronaldo, but you did become intimate with him.
shut up. A little too intimate.
You and Ronaldo have become one.
Sabrewing, man, I don't have any stories like that from my time working there. Most interesting I had was when we were told, "Hey, Haley Joel Osment is in the park, so just leave him alone if you see him." You worked at Disneyland, Saber? Oh, okay, you know what? I didn't know we had a former cast member with me in the chat here. Are you kidding me? Okay, guys, would it be cool if we brought Saberwing on?
Right now?
Yeah, why not?
If you wanna.
Okay. Well, can we go on a little break first?
Yeah, we'll take a little break and then we'll see if we can if we can convince Saberwing to hop on with us and just chat some Disneyland. Maybe we'll have a few more guests. We never know. But anyway.
And when we come back, we wanna use a Ouija board to Ronaldo.
No, we're not using any Ouija board. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned. The road to 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And as you can see, we have this many. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and help us reach 10K today. Hey everybody, this is Mike Cook, the creator and voice of Chucky Chicken. We hope that you're enjoying the show, and if you are, please do us a huge favor and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the bell so you're notified every single time that we go live. Also, if you really love it, please share this with your family, friends, or animation lovers out there in general. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the show. Oh, I actually have to put him in here too, so hang on 1 second. Alrighty, guys, I am very pleased and excited to let you know that we do actually have a guest on the show, and it is none other than our very good friend Sabrewing. I just gotta get his thing here real quick. This is a very rare opportunity here. Oh, there he is. Look at that little guy. There he is. Everybody, please welcome Sabrewing to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Very cool. Good. I know, yeah. I gotta move everybody over, so just a smidge here, so. But yeah. Yes, you're quite a wee little fellow, but you know, it's okay. We like wee little fellows, right, Tino? Right. Oh my goodness. If there's one thing that Tino is good at, it is bullying people. So that is for sure. They already know that about you. But so I wanted to have you on here because you were a former Disneyland cast member from 98 to 2001. That's super cool. What did you do for the mouse? Oh, you were all muted, so let's try this again.
Mike.
I'm sorry.
Mike.
Okay. They were just all bullying me. It is what it is. Okay, Chucky, we can't hear your friend. So everyone say hello for the nice people.
Hello.
Can we hear them now? You should be able to hear them now. Yeah, you should be able to hear them now. Sabrewing is muted. Say hello, Sabrewing. Say hello, Sabrewing.
Yes, no, maybe so.
There you are. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, his audio is mute. Lulls. Okay, you guys suck. All right, you're tricking me. All right, anyway. All right, whatever. We're just gonna move right along. But yes, anyway, Sabrewing is a fellow Disneyland cast member. You were there from '98 to 2001. For the good folks, take two. What did you do?
I was a friend. I can talk. I was a busboy at the French Market restaurant.
That's in New Orleans Square.
Yes, that's right.
That's super cool. So what was, I mean, I was 10, not to make you feel too old, but what was Disneyland like in the late 90s, early 2000s?
A lot quieter than it was now.
Really?
The crowds were a lot more manageable back then.
Wow. That's insane. So you
and
were
it's scary. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go.
I was going to say, it's the fact that they've gotten so much more expensive in the recent years. And people are still paying to go there. That's the incredible part.
I feel outed.
Well, no, if you can afford to go, that's awesome. It's just
I can't afford to go.
Wow.
But I went. I'm gonna be dead for the next month.
And yes, this is my voice. Hope it's not too flat for y'all.
Oh please!
No, don't worry.
They gotta listen to me. So
yeah, the weirdos that we've had on the show. I mean, come on, your voice is wonderful. So
thank you.
So were you there during the Pressler years? I mean, what was that whole experience like?
During the what? You cut off.
Oh, the Pressler years. Paul Pressler.
Pressler. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to who was running the company at the time. I just went to work, got my paycheck, and went home.
Oh, okay.
I actually tried to be a character. I was told I had the right height for, say, Chip and Dale, but they just didn't pick me for it. So.
Oh, well, they missed out. It was their loss. So, holy
I remember during the 90s, we had like VHS, we had like an ad for.
Oh, you're cutting out, Tino.
I think we lost Tino.
Dang it.
Try again. Yeah, had an ad for what?
I remember that in the 90s, that's when I got most of my VHS from the Disney movies. They always came with a little ad for like Disney World. I remember like it was like, oh, fun, it's fun, it's fun. It's just repeating that all the time. Is it really?
The one I remember is the one for Disney Cruises where it's like a kid and his dog on a bed at night and like they wish on a star or something.
And sparkles coming through the window and the man comes into view. Come on to the magical Disney cruise. Yay!
Yay!
Well, if we're
thank you, stranger man.
Yeah. All right, if we're talking favorite commercials now, then I'm gonna totally talk about the one for the 50th with Mickey and Donald and Goofy and Jiminy Cricket, and they're just out in the field in front of the castle making wishes upon a star. And Jimmy's like, Mickey, be careful. And then, of course, all their wishes come true. And Goofy's like, what happened? And Jimmy's like, when you wish upon... Come on, do I gotta spell it out for you? I thought that was really fun. That and the Halloween ones that they did, where they had the characters, like the villains, roaming all throughout Disneyland. I thought that was really cool for Halloween time.
Yeah.
That was neat. Those were some of my personal favorites. But yeah, no, I think that the time that you were there, Sabrewing, I've heard rumors, maybe you can, either confirm or deny, that maintenance at that time was so terrible that Disneyland was literally falling apart.
Here's my thought on the matter. A couple of years ago, my parents had their anniversary at the park, and they brought all their children and then a couple of the side members of the family over. And so I got to see some of the newer attractions, like the Cars roller coaster at California Adventure.
Yeah.
And that actually broke down while I was on it.
Oh God.
So I was stranded there for a couple minutes, and I was thinking to myself, I don't think Disney ever let it get this bad in the past.
Really?
It feels like they're really letting it slip nowadays, just going by that experience.
Well, it's funny because I've listened to interviews with like older Imagineers like Rolly Crump, for example, and he was talking about how they used to do the ice pick test, where there was this period where Disneyland was in such bad shape, they let maintenance just totally like go. They didn't pay for any maintenance. That they took an ice pick to all of the buildings on Main Street as well as the dock for the Mark Twain riverboat, and it was so bad that the ice pick, they put it in and it went completely through the dock. Like you couldn't even walk on it. That's how bad it was. Same thing with each. Yeah. So they ended up taking taking fiberglass and making fiberglass molds of the dock, all the buildings, and they completely rebuilt the entire like Main Street and all the buildings out of fiberglass. Now I don't know if that's true, but I mean that was something that I heard on a Rolly Crump, one of his cute stories that he was talking about. But and I heard that was really because of Paul Pressler. Yeah. So.
What they should have done during COVID while everything was locked down and just go through the park with a fine-tooth comb, repair as much as they could.
Yeah.
Just get that maintenance done while there's no crowds to worry about, and they didn't.
Well, what was one of your favorite memories when you were working at the park? I mean, did you go there on your days off, or what do you remember?
I used my personal pass to go a couple of times, not as many as I used to, just because I'd gone to the park a bunch while we lived in California. And going to when they reopened Captain EO, that was really cool. I got to go on that again.
Yeah, that was really neat.
And actually, when I worked there, Monsters Inc. was coming out in theaters, and they gave all the cast members free passes to go see that. And
that's cool.
And I took my sister, and we went and watched it in the exclusive theater. That was a lot of fun.
Aw. What was it like losing the parking lot? Because you were there right before California Adventure showed up. Like it was the last year of it being Disneyland Park. So there must have been.
It was really weird seeing all that empty space just being occupied by. Here's a roller coaster, and here's where Paradise Pier is going to be. And you can't go in there yet. It's still being worked on. So it's just like right out of reach, you know?
Yeah. Which is why they did that commercial with all the characters looking over the fence with Buzz Lightyear. So I don't know if you guys remember.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah. Let's go.
It was a repeat of the. It was a repeat of the days when Splash Mountain was first opening, and they had that trailer with the very 80s dancers, and they come upon Brer Bear. Oh, sorry, it's not open yet.
I remember that. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's not open yet.
Okay, we'll dance it for a while.
Which, by the way, what better way to showcase Splash Mountain, the timeless attraction taking place in the south of with Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, and Brer Bear than with 80s go-go dancers. I mean, perfect choice.
Oh, absolutely.
Just like Donald's birthday.
Disney had their hand on the heartbeat of America. You can't take that away from them.
No, I can't. And who better to ride first than Ernest?
That's right. Aver, going this water ride, you know what I mean? Know what I mean, Rue?
I like a little bear. Little bear. Oh my god! I see. I wasn't there, but I watched all and that's the cool part about it, right? Like all of the specials are on YouTube, and that's something that I love to do, and like just go back and watch it. And I was actually watching. There was one from 1974, Sandy Duncan at Disneyland, and it was insane because she and the late great Ruth Buzzy, who I just found out passed away like a month ago, or a couple months ago.
Up to us.
Yeah, Ruth Buzzy. She and Sandy were playing robbers, right? And so they were going to go and pull a heist in the Haunted Mansion, and the super cool thing about it was there were no doom buggies. Like, it was just an empty empty track. There wasn't like the track wasn't there. It was just flat ground. And the ride had been open at that point for a good 5 years, but it was still brand new. It was absolutely insane. And then they did the same thing with like the Pirates of the Caribbean. All of the boats were gone. I mean, but that makes sense. Like they can take the boats out and but the Omni Mover, the Doom buggies were just gone, and there's Sandy and Ruth running around the graveyard and running around the ballroom and, interacted with the coffin and Madame Leota, and it just was like, wow, they could do that back in the day. You try and do that now, you're going to have, like, Pete shooting at you.
And speaking of that, Space Mountain with the lights on, that is scary.
I've been, I know a bunch of my friends, they were invited to go and do it. I did not go, and I'm very thankful because
it's like you come so close to the track. It's wild.
Oh no. Nope. I'm good. I don't, listen, when it comes to super dark spaces where you go really fast, you put your hands, arms, feet, and legs in the car at all times. You don't move.
Just Chucky coiled into a ball inside his roller coaster car. Oh, let it pass.
Actually, when I was at Chucky, there's a very fun video that I have of me, Julia, and Kimberly, and Chucky on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and it's probably one of my favorite videos that I've ever shot in my life because we played. In the background, I actually had Zippity Doo-Dah from Disneyland Fun playing on my phone while I was recording, and it picked up in the video. So it was like, it was so cool. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. It was really, really cool. So
cruising along the Zippity Doo-Dah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was one of my favorite. I will see if I can maybe upload it or stream it or something, but we'll see.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Maybe one day. So we'll see.
And everyone in the chat worrying about Splash Mountain, don't worry. Tiana's Bayou Adventure, is it called?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's mostly the same. Just you get to see Princess and the Frog characters instead.
It's exactly the same. It's the same boat. It's the same track. Nothing's changed except for the story and the characters. I mean, I will say this, Julia and I actually, we did go on it, and we got soaked. I mean, you still get wet. It's still Splash Mountain.
You better get wet.
Oh my. Anyway. Yeah. I was gone. What did I miss? Fried chicken. Yeah, that's right, Chucky. You're getting fried. JK, or am I not JK? Okay, anyway. I don't know why I felt compelled to read that whole thing, but I just did. But anyway.
You had a moment.
I did. I have lots of moments, though, man. I really do.
They're fun. We like your moments.
See, he likes my moments. What's your guys' problem?
You want an alphabet?
I never said anything about your moments.
Donate to the coffee. I like his moments. That's why I'm here. No, I'm not going to peacock that badly.
You know what? No, actually, this is kind of interesting because we've never had a guest come on that has been a viewer of the show. So I'm kind of curious, as someone who watches, because you're one of our oldest guests, not age-wise, but you've been there since day one, pretty much close to day one when we first started this 2.5 years ago.
Launch at least.
Yeah. What's your favorite part? What do you tune in for? What do you like the most about our streams? What are your least favorite things? From you personally, not just, what do you like about our show?
The camaraderie of it all. Just the way you guys get along, the chemistry that you have. Back when you had Malcolm and Minthy and all of them, they were really a lot of fun to watch, interact with you all. And it just felt like a big family gathering,
Yeah, I do miss those days.
Because I miss that feeling where you can just get everyone together in the living room and just have a little social event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why conversation pits need to come back into living rooms.
Ain't that the truth?
True.
Oh my gosh.
That's so true.
Oh my, yeah. I miss that. So, Mike, you better get Sabrewing's Chuck Sona ready sometime so he can come back as the magic penguin we all know. Yeah. Yes, we will. We have your design, so we will get you.
Yes, for everyone who doesn't know, my Chucksona is a magician named Percy Penguin.
Percy
I've
the
drawn
Penguin.
him a couple of times in the fan art section on the Discord. Basically, he's a blue penguin with big old eyebrows like the rock hopper, and he has
Yeah.
a mustache which flicks around when he talks because I
Yeah.
like that trope.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, and that's good to know. So we can animate the mouth or the mustache.
Yeah.
even.
Yeah, that's why his mouth is never open in the comics that I've drawn because his mustache is doing all the emoting for him.
I adore
Yeah.
that. That's spectacular.
Thank you.
That's so cool. Oh my lord! Well,
Now,
this
tell
is
us more about your scene.
yeah. I mean, screw the Disneyland thing.
Don't sound too excited, Mike.
Well, we brought him here because we're talking Disneyland. It's the Disneyland stream. 70 years of Disneyland. But yes, tell us more about Percy Penguin. Go ahead.
Percy, I didn't really come up with much of a backstory for him, but basically he's the joke with him is that he's extremely competent at his job. Like he can do magic, but he has an incredibly apathetic audience. I think the very first strip I drew just had him conjuring a crystal ball out of nowhere, and someone in the audience sneezes like "achoo!" and he gets so startled that he throws it and smashes it against the wall.
Oh,
Nice. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's
It's just like he's he's genuinely a fantastic magician, but he always just has the worst audience possible.
absolutely, or just they don't care about what he's doing, or they have ulterior motives.
yeah.
Something doesn't go right to sell the trick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, I got it. I didn't mean to
I
sound
liked it.
distracted. I just got a text message. So, but I love it though. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Very, very cool. I'm sorry, we haven't had a guest in a really long time, so I don't know how to.
You don't know how to proceed?
I don't. It's been a while.
Well, I have brown eyes. I'm 5'4".
Oh my God, stop. I'm taken. Thank you very much.
Long walks to the beach.
Speak for yourself.
I do like
Oh.
pina coladas. Those are delicious.
Do you like getting caught in the rain as well?
Oh, that was nice.
If I'm for it.
Oh my goodness.
Just going out and get soaked? No, thanks.
Nah. There's got to be a reason for it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
my
got to be a
gosh.
plot to this rainfall.
Yes, absolutely. So, well, good deal. Well, oh my gosh, this has been a lot of fun having you on here. Before we go, before we go, do you have a favorite attraction?
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Period.
Perfect. Perfect. I could not agree. That is, I could not agree more. That is the perfect answer.
Until they open a gargoyles attraction, then that's taking all my time and attention away.
I
You
don't
are
think-
so right.
Wow. Yeah.
Hell yeah, Elias.
I don't think that
Gargoyles is freaking epic, and I miss
Yes.
it very much.
Gargs for Kingdom
Still
Hearts.
need to
Just
finish
putting that
that
up.
one.
Yes, Gargoyles for Kingdom Hearts.
Well, there you go, folks. Put it. Let's get some gargoyles. In the chat.
Let's get a petition going.
Let's do it. Why not? Absolutely. Oh my God. Well, it has been. Let's see. How long have we been running? Oh, an hour and a half here. So, we'll tell you what. Why don't we? You can stick around for a little while if you'd like, or if you got something else you got. I know we totally like Shanghai you to hop on and join us today.
Take me out when you're ready.
Oh,
I'll bug you until then.
okay. Good deal. Let's head on over to the viewing room and let's see what Tino is working on. Oh, he's been busy this whole time. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Maybe pay attention.
Here we are hanging out at Disneyland, and Tino's working.
You know. Okay.
I wonder who asked Tino to do that.
I did. I did.
Keep
Well-
nerving.
Not even denying it.
I did. Well, it's funny because I gave Tino some photos, and I thought it would be really fun if he would put the characters in the photos that I gave him. I
forgot.
You forgot.
Draw over.
It's okay. No, I like these. This is a cool idea, though. Just having Chelsea and Tino just doing that. I like this. This is cool. These look amazing, everyone. I remember being a little kid. This is Wednesday the Cat. I remember being a little kiddo one time in Disneyland and got a fever, and the staff let me and my mom ride in a loop to cool me down. Amazing staff, 10 out of 10, core memory. What ride?
Sweet.
What ride was that Wednesday? I'm very curious to know what ride that was. My favorite attraction, I do love. I have a soft spot for all the dark rides. Toad being one of them. Alice is another one. I do love the Matterhorn only because, you know, it's a Disneyland exclusive, as is Alice and Toad. Actually, all the Disneyland exclusives are probably.
Closed the Toad at Disney World.
They did.
It was a big hubbub about it.
I remember that. I was there. I was one of the last people, I think, to ride Toad before they closed it down and replaced it with Winnie the Pooh. And they did the same thing with the Country Bears over at Disneyland. They evicted the bears and put Winnie the Pooh in. Although there is now rumors that Winnie the Pooh is going to be getting the boot very soon, and I don't know what they're going to put in the former Country Bear Playhouse if they get rid of Winnie the Pooh. That will be very interesting. Well, they're talking about, like, because they rethemed the whole area to Bayou Country, and, you know, Winnie the Pooh doesn't exactly scream Cajun. You know?
They should just give him a stupid Rastafari.
Nicholas, I'm feeling peckish for some crawdads.
Well, Piglet, y'all want to go get some crawdads?
Oh dear.
I don't know why I'm getting Cajun and Jamaican mixed up in my head for some reason. I know they're different.
They're very different.
What?
What'd you say, Sabrewing? You got all caught.
Wiggly with your bumper clot cell.
Oh my god.
Smoke some out, man.
Hey, you guys, I've been bouncing all over trying to find you. Hey, what's that icky?
You know Tigger does some ganja, man.
Oh yeah.
No.
It's what keeps him bouncy.
He is too energetic to be on any ganja. Let's be real. Like, he's
Yeah,
got
no,
a
he's on
sense.
speed, man.
Yeah.
My brother's on ketamine.
His heart 1,000 beats a second. Let's be real. Yeah. The wonderful thing about Tigger.
Moving.
Yeah. The wonderful thing about Tigger is Tigger's hearts don't explode.
The wonderful thing about Tigger is
We've gathered here today to mourn the passing of Tigger T. Tiger.
To quote some of our favorite moments from Tigger, as he said in his own words, the wonderful thing about Tiggers is that he was the only one. We'll see.
The only one.
Oh, you just made me sad.
Oh, don't be sad, Tino. Mr. Cheese won't like that.
That's very true. Think of Mr. Cheese, Tino.
Okay.
All right.
You gotta keep the
National
kitty fine.
Geographic, sad to say, announce the final Tigger has died.
The final Tigger.
Tiggers are now extinct in the wild and in captivity.
All of a sudden, a wild tiger just like jumps out of the bushes and starts destroying everybody. Correction, we found one.
And then he becomes
Tigers
the new
and tigers
Tigger.
are different.
Right. I'm just imagining a tiger now, like Shere Khan, bouncing on his tail in the 100-acre wood. That just would be.
But he still looks really serious.
Like, yeah, exactly.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember having a friend in elementary here. Oh, you know the whole song about the elephants.
Yes, the Colonel Hathi March.
Yeah.
Yes. There's another
No,
elephant.
I mean, they won when they won.
The Heffalumps?
Yeah.
Oh, the Heffalumps and Woozles. Yes.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I had one friend in elementary school that I was very scared of that.
Oh, Mithy is horrified of the Heffalumps and Woozles.
It's a weird sequence, so...
Yeah.
Heck, Mike is scared of the pink elephant, so...
I think that is... listen, I'm sure there are many other people.
What are
who
elephants
also...
but strange heffalumps?
True. And, what are pink elephants but demonic heffalumps?
It's true.
I'm just saying.
It's
Food for thought, audience.
When a heffalump dies, it turns into a pink elephant. Think about that.
And then when the pink elephant dies, it's reborn as a heffalump.
It just
Let that sink in.
The circle.
Let that sink in. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
The circle of horrors.
Figures ganja.
Oh my gosh. It's like that one guy, dude. If a heffalump dies, does it turn into a pink elephant? And if a pink elephant pops, is it reborn as a heffalump?
Oh yeah, they do pop, don't they?
They do. They do indeed pop. Yeah.
Here, we're out there.
And then where's the caveman?
Oh my god. This is why I don't have friends.
What are you talking about?
No, it's the joke in that. Have you never seen those videos before? Where the guy's just like contemplating, like he was like, dude, are oranges called oranges because their orange is orange, or are oranges called oranges because orange makes it orange? And the guy's like,
the second one.
First one, then the other.
No, oranges are called oranges because they're orange.
I understand that, but there's a video series of one guy who is saying just the deepest crap, and his friend is having an existential crisis every time that he brings it up. You've never seen those before.
No.
Dolly asks, when a pink elephant dies, does it reborn as a woozle? No, because that is a weasel.
This is true. That is true. They turn into, what do they turn into?
They become stupid and smartass and all the other weasels from Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah, and then they die, and then when they die, they turn.
And then
into
they become
weasels.
woozles.
Yes. After they die, yes, they're reanimated weasel corpse. That's why they're.
This is it. We're
colors.
explaining the canon here, everyone.
Yeah, this is what they don't want you to know. We're telling the real facts that big Disney doesn't want you to know.
It's what the Illuminati doesn't want you to know. We're telling it all right here, right now.
Big Mouse doesn't want you to know this.
Well, the cryogenically frozen head is rolling over in its grave right now.
I know so many people love those jokes. I'm not the biggest fan of those. I actually had.
It's the only time I'll say it, then.
Okay. I don't know. I just it's weird. Like I know people like to poke fun at Walt, and I get it, but it's just like leave the guy alone. He can't hurt anybody anymore.
It's worn out its welcome, huh?
A little bit.
I mean, he's dead. What does he care?
I mean, true, very true, but still, I mean, I don't know.
But still.
So what did you do in the park, Mike, since you worked there?
That is a great question. I was actually in California Adventure. I was an attractions host, and
You got none of that.
Oh, you didn't get any of that at all?
I didn't get any of it, at least.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think Discord censored it.
Really?
Discord. It didn't censor you. It probably just didn't pick you up.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I was an attractions host, and I was over at Paradise Pier, and I was at Mickey's Fun Wheel.
Oh.
So, yeah. I was there. I was part of the college program. I was actually one of the first groups to do the college program at Disneyland. They did the winter session in 2009, and then I was part of the 2010 spring session, which was pretty cool. And I thought it was neat because, and I was actually just talking about it last night. At the time, I didn't know this, but Chicago is the birthplace of the Ferris wheel, and it's also the birthplace of Walt Disney. So the fact that I got to go to Disneyland and work at a Ferris wheel with Mickey's face on it, it was like, oh, I'm home. Okay, that's kind of cool. So yeah, it was very neat. So I did not last long. I was there for about 2 months, and I actually, unfortunately, started the ride early. So I sent the gondolas up in the air with guests in them and the doors open, which is not a good thing. thankfully, there were cast members who hopped in, shut the doors, but we had to do a whole reset of the attraction for the day. It just was a cacophony. Nobody got hurt, but yes, very good. But they pulled me off of the attraction because safety is like their number one thing. And then they put my ass on parades for a month. So I basically was doing parade security for High School Musical 3, School's Out.
What?
And yeah,
That's
that
the
was,
best one.
Oh,
Top hits from the 2000s.
oh Lord.
I don't dance, I know you can. Not a chance, no.
That bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. Anyway.
Bet on it.
Yeah, but anyway. So
You loved them on Kiss FM. Now come to the park and hear them.
If it were
What about us? What about everything we've been through?
What about trust?
The stream is not monetized.
I never wanted to hurt you. Anyway, before we get demonetized here. So, unfortunately, being in the college program and having committed such a big thing, because safety is their big thing, right? And I do not fault Disney for this one iota. They basically pulled me aside and they said, hey, we're going to put you on an investigatory suspension. So you got to turn in all your stuff. You're not allowed on property for 3 days while we're looking at it. And it was the worst 3 days of my life. I literally sobbed and sulked in the apartment. And at the end of the third day, they brought me in.
I know this, like, not to alarm you on anyone, banned for.
No. You got cut out there, Tino. You got to say that again.
I feel like not to alarm you on anything, you're.
You got cut off again.
In the same
That is
spot.
uncanny.
Discord, everyone.
Oh my god.
Just hit us with the punchline.
No, that's it. It's not funny if you. Shit.
And I said, Rector, damn near killed her.
Were you trying to say that I'm banned from Disneyland? Is that what you're trying to say? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Well, I don't know what's happening. I was just wait.
Oh no. It's okay. But anyway, no. They took me back and they were like, oh dear. Anyway, so it was really sad. They brought me back and they were like, hey, listen, we know you love this place. You're in it. You're having a great time. I totally understand. Things happen, but safety is a huge thing. We tried like hell to keep you, but we just can't. So we're gonna have to terminate your position at attractions at Paradise Pier. Now you can go back and you can work at any other part of the park, There's nothing open right now, which was really.
So it's not a lifelong ban then?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't even get banned. I was just like, I was able to go back to the park after that day, and they were like, you can come back and work at Disney if you want. You can even work at the studio. It doesn't affect your position if you decide to go to the studio. Or if you want to do Imagineering, like, it's just, you cannot work at attractions at Paradise Pier. Which I'm like, okay. I mean, not heartbroken about that, right? Like, it's all good. But I was heartbroken because I had to leave because I lost my job. I ended up getting terminated from the college program. Had to come back home. It was very, very sad. And
I sympathize.
Yeah, it was.
The mouse knows.
Now the mouse. Listen, they've got my number. They know what I'm about. Okay, I have not hidden from.
I
the
keep
mouse.
giving it to them.
Please take me back. I'm like that poor guy with the boombox in that one movie playing just like sad romance. Song.
Yeah.
Just
in your eyes, but
exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I'm old.
No, stop. You're what, 45?
I am. I'm older than you.
By what? Like you're.
I'm 44.
40. Okay, I'm 37. Yeah. That's not too bad. So, you were what?
You know, a whippersnapper.
Okay, all right. Gee, you were born 44, so you were born. It's
Do the math. Come on.
79,
81.
81. Okay, that was close.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're close.
Oh, Gen
Yeah.
Xer.
So, oh, you are a Gen Xer.
Yeah.
No, he'd be the first
I'm at
of the
that bridge
millennials.
between Gen X
Yeah.
and Millennial. Yeah.
Yeah, he's right at the
Yeah.
right at the millennials. Yeah. So,
Right at the tippy top.
exactly. So it's kind of funny because a lot of people are like, well, you know, especially when I left, like, do you hate Disney? Are you never going back? I'm like, no, I love Disneyland. It's kind of funny because I don't really go to I don't go to California Adventure much anymore.
I love Disney, but Disney hates me.
Not when I'm spending money, they don't.
I love Disney.
But oh my gosh, Tino, what are
They
you
don't
drawing
return
here?
my calls unless I send them $5. What? I didn't do nothing.
I'm running out
I'm just
of
looking
five. Looking at Louie here, Mr. Tone.
Tino giggles. Yeah, I have a feeling that Louis is going to speedrun his way to the Inferno section.
Yeah.
Holy Chuck, let's see how fast I can get there!
Louie, it's on a track. Please behave yourself.
No.
It's the governor. You can't go any faster. Oh, try!
Knowing Louie, he probably would. He would make it like I don't know how he would do it, but he would 100% ram that thing off the track. Like he would destroy Toad Hall on accident, of course. But
From the park into Action Park. That's where we're going.
oh my God, Action Park,
We're going to Funnyland.
Funnyland.
Yeah, the classic theme park that everyone knows and loves.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Funnyland. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and I'm there.
You are.
Funny.
What? What?
Oh my God.
You don't think I would be at Funnyland?
You would be the king of Funnyland. Let's be real. here.
Exactly.
Oh my God. You at. Oh my.
Would I be in
Oh.
Funnyland?
Yes, Tino.
Yeah,
you
you'd
would
be there.
You'd be the little jester in Funnyland, laughing to everything that Elias does.
Yeah.
Dang it! I did it again. There's not been one stream where I have not confused these two, and it really pisses me off. Ugh.
It's okay. You'll feel better once we get to Funnyland.
Yes, I will. You
Well,
are
now
so
Funnyland
weird.
needs a theme song. Everyone in the audience, come up with a Funnyland theme song for us.
One word at
Yeah.
a time.
Yes,
Rise up
Mad
from
Lib style.
Funnyland
There once was
makes
a...
me giggle into my hand.
What?
Elias,
What?
stop.
No.
Giggle into your hand? What is happening?
Funnyland makes me
Is-
giggle into my hand.
Is this Peaches all over again? Is that what
No.
that's gonna happen?
This is not comparable to Peaches. Peaches was
Things
a
that you think of as
whole...
a funny.
It sounds very comparable to Peaches.
No, it doesn't. I haven't even said a swear.
No, but you are talking about stuff going into open hands.
That's fair.
Funnyland, hosted by Funny Haha Hippo Hee Hoo.
Yes, the funny hippo
Yeah.
haha hee hoo hoo is the mascot of Funnyland. And he's just behind a tree. So I'm gonna say.
Which tree? You find out when you
my
get
God.
there.
Did,
Yeah, if
I
you
told
find
her.
a funny hippo haha hee
find
hoo,
it.
you get a
Yeah.
crown. You get a funny crown.
Yes, a funny crown. Ignore the Burger King logo. We didn't steal it. What? Anyway. Guys, well, this has been fun so far, huh? We having a good time? Funnyland.
Fun so fart.
Oh my gosh, Julia, Funnyland, laughing my way to Funnyland. I got what you were putting down there, Julia. Oh, she used the tune
Funnyland,
to
Funnyland.
Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, Disneyland, but instead, Funnyland, laughing my way to Funnyland. I'm getting giggles every night, stake away my fright, laughing days away. This is a great stream, LOL. Thank you, Coffee Cat.
Al the King. Oh, Funnyland.
Funnyland, copywriting Burger King.
Copyrighted King of Funnyland.
Stealing all their
Do
crowds.
not steal.
Oh my gosh. OC, do not steal. Yes, the threat is real.
Legally distinct Funnyland.
Down in your crown, $50 off your ticket.
Of 150.
Legally distinct Michael Mouse. We come to Funnyland.
Make checks payable to Disney Corporate.
I mean, Disney Corporate? Disney. Diddy or Disney? Anyway.
The only Diddy
Disneyland is the new Nintendo park.
It's a small little jingle.
It's a small little jingle. Anyway, I tried.
Yeah.
I tried. Little jingles after all. Gosh, this song is really small. I'm done. That's it.
This is the song that just ended.
No.
Guess you really fell off the ball.
It's a small world after all.
Funnyland. Oh. Anyway.
It was very funny. I when you were gone, I was telling Tino, I'm like, man, this stream's probably gonna get demonetized. And she's just like, why? It's like, well,
Airs.
That's true. This is our stream. This one's for
our
us.
stream. This is our funny. They can't
You
take our
planted
funnies
your
from
flag,
us.
now salute it.
Right. You may think you're
They
so
could
powerful.
take my funnies from my cold, dead hands.
The song that never ends mentioned. Yes. Oh, meat gaming. Yes, absolutely. Lamb chops play along. This is the song that died. Anyway, welcome to Funnyland, and the one letter fell off. Yes. Which one?
Welcome to
Funny and?
You know that one.
Yeah.
The one right there. I'm pointing to it. See it?
I do. Yes. That's
Good.
That's a good letter.
Yeah, but don't fix it.
I had it bronzed.
Don't fix it. Leave it broken.
It's funnier that way.
Yes.
We're Funnyland, for heaven's sake.
We are. The hell's anyway, so
We look funny and we smell funny.
It would be so
going
funny.
on at Funnyland.
Something funny going on over there. But I just had the thought, just like,
well,
because
be kind to it. It's a long way from home.
Mike's talked a couple times about, how cool would it be if Chucky Chicken had a theme park? What if that never happened, but Funnyland happened?
I would be livid.
It's just this one tiny little corner of it, of the whole experience.
It's
Funny,
it's literally a broken down, a Chucky Chicken statue. Like the comb has been broken off. You know, all the fingers. Like he's got his hand up, and the only one that's still there is his middle finger. You know, and somebody managed to like twist it so it's like facing everybody. So it's a destroyed Chucky Chicken statue that's flipping you off. That's the one representation of Chucky in all of Funnyland. I'd be livid.
Yeah,
I'd shut it down.
tearing it down.
Oh! Get it with fire!
Get that. God.
What was that? Kill it with fire! What was that?
See, I was referencing Christian.
Oh, okay.
I'm tearing it down. No.
Nothing personnel, Ken.
I'm sending the detectives. I'm sending the FBI.
I wish you would, Chris Chan. I do. I wish you would. Hey, Mike, what would be your... Harvey Montez asks, what would be your ideal Chucky Chicken-based theme park?
Disneyland. We already talked about it.
Yeah, Disneyland. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So,
Funnyland, yeah.
Oh, funny. No.
Yeah. Funnyland's perfect. You have the Piggly Wiggly ride. You've got
Piggly Wiggly ride. Is that?
yeah.
But instead, it's the funny hippo ha ha hee hoo.
No.
Okay.
It's where you go to the Piggly Wiggly and go around the aisles. Pick out merchandise that you want.
I don't know what Piggly Wiggly is. I just like the way it sounds.
And you get to the end and you complain about how it's cheaper than Winn-Dixie.
Piggly Wiggly is actually a real-life brand of grocery stores in the South.
Yeah, we're partnered with Piggly Wiggly.
No, we are not partnered with the goddamn Piggly Wiggly.
No, Funnyland is.
That's why Ace Hogsley is a part of the show, because he's the Piggly Wiggly rep.
Yeah. You go to the Piggly Wiggly section of Funnyland, and then you travel through the aisles, and it's
In a regular grocery store.
yeah, it's a regular grocery store, but like every other row, you get like it's all gag products where like you open it and a bunch of funny snakes shoot out, but they're real snakes.
Yeah.
Julia is being way too kind. She says Funnyland would last for 2 days. I'm like, I wouldn't even give it that. I give it.
What are you talking about?
I give it 8 hours.
Funnyland would last forever.
You have no idea
would go
what's
to
in store for
Funnyland.
you.
Except a big
Funnyland.
lawsuit.
Also new.
Oh my god.
Funnyland for me and you.
Funnyland, Funnyland, Funnyland. Like this amazing.
Yeah.
I was
Funny.
oh my god. I was
Like
at
a hardcore rock.
You know what? No, you joke. I was at Six Flags Great America in Gurney a couple years ago, and I was waiting in line to get in, and all of a sudden, this 80s ballad, like, hard rock song, all about Great America, just started. It's like... And, like, there's this chorus, you know, Great America, maybe a great day is just what you need this year. Great America. It was, like, the most epic song for a place that's
Fantastic.
It's so... I would play it if I would... You know what? We're probably going to get demonetized anyway. Don't care.
Mike, us singing songs isn't going to get us
You want to.
I do. I do. I'm going to play the song. I'm going to do it. I don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you can't complain about being demonetized later.
I don't care. I don't care. We'll do it again.
But I love complaining, Alliyas.
Louis Z snaps.
You got so mad. Discord didn't even pick you up.
I am not even dignifying that with a response, my friend.
I miss my wife's tales. I miss her.
You miss my
I miss my wife tales.
I miss her a lot. I'll be back. Oh no. Oh, hold on. Sorry. It said streams failed to start for some reason. Why? I don't know. Hold on. Technical difficulties here, folks. I apologize.
As if that's new.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay. Shut up, Elias. You
What? I didn't do nothing.
You just shut your mouth.
I didn't do anything.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Hey man, I'm just a little guy.
You're just a little guy.
And it's my birthday.
No, it's not. Your birthday was July 16th. I called you on your birthday, actually. This is an honest to God story. I called Elias on his birthday, July 16th, It was, and we were in the same time zone, so I knew it was safe. It was like what, 9, like 8, 9 o'clock. I called
like
you.
9.
Yeah.
It's like 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah. And I was just having dinner at the Plaza Inn, and I was just, having a chill conversation with him. Tell him about my day at Disneyland so far, and just oh my God, the craziness that happened to me when I got there. Oh my God, it was horrible.
And that other thing.
What other thing?
The funny thing.
The funny land thing.
The funny thing that you then called me about the next day, a couple days later.
Oh no!
And you were so worried, but we are objectively in the right.
Oh no! Yeah, we're not talking about
that. Was a true gift.
No.
We're not talking about it, but it was a gift to me.
Saberwing, maybe we'll tell you off stream.
Yeah, we will.
This was just
off stream.
That was.
If you want to hear the details.
That was. Oh my God. Jeez. Bob is here. I can see that because Julia is so excited.
Hello,
that Bob
Bob.
is here. Hello, Bob. Where have you been, Bob? You missed Funny
What?
Lad. I made up a song. Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't worry. Once we get money, we're all going to Funnyland.
Yeah, the one true trash goblin has arrived. Bob. Oh my gosh.
Jim Bob.
Zycot asks, you know the DK rap? I do know the DK rap.
DK.
Donkey.
Oh, you're fine.
Rap.
Coming for you. If you know
the words, you can join in.
You can join in too. Put your hands together.
If you want to clap as we take you
and we'll take you through this monkey rap.
DK. Donkey Kong. Wow, you really sounded like Donkey Kong there.
Jeez. Okay.
How long have we been doing this?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. I just put that together. That does sound like Donkey Kong. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we watched the Walt Disney World 15th anniversary with Betty White and oh my gosh, what was her name? Why am I blanking? B. Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
And it was the Frontierland section of the special, and Minnie was being kidnapped by a bunch of rustlers, and Mickey and Goofy come out on horseback, pull out their pistols, and just start shooting at the rustlers in Frontierland. This is an actual Disney-sanctioned thing that happened in 1986.
Oh, Goofy.
I'll kill you! And
I love that.
they just had horrible voices. They're like, looks like the bad guys are gonna help us. Gee, I think you're right, Goofy. It's like
That Goofy is like so bad. It sounds like he's choking when he laughs.
It sounds like somebody just came out. Oh my God, he really does. Looks like the bad guys are gonna help us. I'm just like, Goofy, get a lozenge.
Goofy, are you all right? Are you okay?
Do you need a
Let's roll in Kingdom Hearts 2, okay?
Yeah.
If Goofy in Kingdom Hearts sounded like that, it would be so funny.
Sora, look, it's the door to darkness.
It's like Mr. Krabs in Battle for Bikini Bottom.
I've never played Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Or whatever it is. That's the one that got a remake recently, no?
I think so.
A few of them did,
But
actually.
I know it was called Rehydrated. I don't know what the actual subtitle
I'm pretty
was.
sure it's Battle for Bikini Bottom. But like in both of the games, the original and the remake, they couldn't get the voice of Mr. Krabs, so they just have this other guy, and it sounds
Oh, so
like
an
everyone
inferior
else is
sound
the-
alike.
Yes, but
Oh.
it's not good. It's not a good.
It's always so
Yeah.
horrible when video games can't get a good sound alike. The example I always think of is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds.
Uh-huh.
The first game, they actually got Allison Hannigan to play Willow. The second one, they didn't, and her sound alike is bad.
Oh, no.
Buffy, where's Tara? Oh, we have to find her somewhere.
That's,
Wait a minute.
it sounded like being bad, like teeter a very fine line of being like, if they're so bad that they're entertaining, it's great. But if they're just bad enough where it's just like, oh, this is just like
the
weird.
Room. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Room would be entertaining.
I did not hit her.
All right, let's be real. We all would play the Room video game right now. And we know that Tommy was
hi, Mark.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark. Like that's like the button. You hit the start
One
button.
of these days, you know what we should do is we should do like a let's watch Room.
What do we let's
I'm
watch
not a
it?
chicken.
You're just a little chicken. Wait a minute.
I'm not.
I did not hit her. I did not.
How dare you?
Feature where we can toss a football to each other.
Yeah, I wish. I mean, we need to have one of those on Discord. There's got to be one. There's got to be a bot that allows you to throw.
Someone had to invent that.
Yes, it's out there somewhere. I love Detroit Become Human, says Bob. Julia says Mr. Krabs would be yelling at pigeons. LOL. I love the fact that the VA for Mr. Krabs plays the detective in Detroit Become Human and is no holds bars on swearing. Oh yeah, all those guys. They are very raunchy in real life, and it's hilarious. If you listen to like outtakes of SpongeBob, like those teams will never, those tapes will never be released, except the Sailor Talk one that did get released. Like, remember that a couple years ago? Sailor Talk's like uncensored. Talk? Yeah, the episode Sailor Talk where SpongeBob and Patrick learn all the swear words.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
The raw recordings of Tom Kenny and Bill Fagerbakke and
I would love to hear those.
They got released.
Or the infamous outtakes for Thundercats where everyone's swearing up a storm.
Yeah, it made news that they got released, those tapes, for that cartoon. Yeah, it was huge. So, Super Bendy's World. Chucky Chicken! Hello. I saw Markiplier play, but I never played it either. So, Kimberly, if Funnyland was real, I wish they have plushies. No, you don't, because nobody buys their plushies. So no, we're not doing that.
Just don't want me.
Funnyland would be so amazing that it would have a plushie of the logo.
Yeah.
And people would bring it home and cuddle it.
And it would be flat, and it would be cardboard, and we'd sell it for $19.95. And it would cost us like 50 cents to make.
Worth every penny.
Cents, brother.
Hell yeah. The Sailor Mouth episode with the censored dolphin noises. Yeah, they the cut went out without the dolphin noises. So, Kimberly, now you're going in. Now you're going Pete mode. Oh my gosh. This piece so far, Tino, is coming along so amazingly. I love. Is Chucky strapped to the chair?
Yeah.
Why is he strapped to the chair? What did he do?
He's an unwilling participant.
Why was
Imagine being unwilling to get on Mr. Toad.
Well,
that's how dangerous Louie is.
Yeah.
Like, Johnny looks incredibly disturbed getting off the ride, which I think is hysterical. He's just like, nope, I'm done.
I'm out. Good luck, Chuck.
It is the only ride that actually takes you to hell, so that makes perfect sense that Johnny would be like, nope.
I didn't realize they...
Yeah, for those who haven't gone on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, part of it involves you literally crashing headfirst into a train, and you die and go to hell.
That is legitimately what happens on the ride. There are people who don't know this, and they go on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
I did not know that. I didn't realize that they deemed it necessary to send Toad to hell. So, I mean...
It serves him right for being a motor car maniac.
There are videos of people who don't know this going on the ride, and all of a sudden they're in hell, and there's just what it's like. What is this? What is this?
What is going on?
Yeah. This is about to be a kid ride. Yeah. Oh my god, so funny. It's actually kind of funny because I got chills when I went on Toad this past time. Like I forgot just kind of how it's a bit unsettling. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was a little shaken going through hell on Toad Roll. I was just like, oh,
It's actually heated in there, so you feel hot.
You really do. You really do. Oh my God, you do.
Are you good?
No, it was horrifying. No. It was so scary. Yeah. Graham Gator, knock it off. He says I was born in hell. Okay.
This was not in the movie.
No, it wasn't in the movie.
Does he go to hell in the movie?
No, he doesn't. There's actually a happy
They were just
ending.
like, they're just like, this Toad sucks. He's going to hell.
You know what though? Like this was opening day attraction. Walt himself had to sign off on it. Like the fact that
Walt was just like, yeah, the Toad goes to hell. Sounds right to me. I don't see anything wrong with that. The kids will love that.
Yeah.
It'll teach them a lesson.
Yeah. God, I wish there was wine in hell. No. Okay.
Chuckles, Punk Night.
Oh my gosh.
So would love funny moments.
No, when I was oh my gosh, Julie and I and Kim had such a fun time because we would be in the lines and I would just straight up do Legend of Adventures voices. Like Chuckles went on every ride at Disneyland, and there was a moment where we got stuck on the Haunted Mansion, and the girls rode in their own Doom buggy and I was in my own, and we were super close, like literally right next to each other, and it got stuck in front of the Hatbox Ghost, and the poor girls are quite literally directly in front of this thing, kind of freaking out a little bit, as I would find out. So I see them and I kind of hear them like, oh, why isn't it moving? What's going on? And so, of course, trying to lighten the mood, I yell from my Doom buggy, you should have a staring contest with it. And Julia pokes her head out and goes, shut up, Michael! I'm like, what?
Now you know how I feel. Isn't it fun?
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. But we were outside the ride and I just, they have the music playing and I'm just going, ooh, spooky. It was so fun. And
oh, that's mean, but I would have done it.
Would you?
I would have. It would have been hilarious.
But we're in the stretching room, right? And this poor girl's phone goes off, and it was just, I don't know what song it was. It was like a modern day song, something you hear on the radio, right? So it's just like, ooh, play that again, and of course she just loses it, and I'm just like, what? All the ghosts in the house get tips, and everyone, of course, just like loses it, and it was like, it was really funny. Like, I was proud of myself. It was funny at the time, I suppose. You should have been there.
It's nice when real life gets Mystery Science Theater moments.
Yeah. I hate my life. But no, it was a really great time. We modern day song. Shut up, Bob. Thank you, Julia. It was clubbing music, yeah. Like stuff you hear at the club, and I'm just like, ooh, turn that up, and it was like, all the ghosts in the house get tips, it just was really, it was great. Swimming snake, hey, how you doing, Swim? Nice of you to swim on by. What exactly is
Not swimming for Metal Gear, huh?
Yeah. Snake, Gear. Snake, Metal Gear. Tino.
Chucky Chicken. What are you talking
Do you
about?
like my edit?
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that looks so good. Well done. Wait, what? Why is Johnny holding the tape? What is happening here? Why does he? Is he the one that? He's leaving Chucky on the ride. Like, Johnny.
Johnny, you devil!
Oh my god, I love that one. All right,
You deal with him.
yeah.
You could even like curl his ears into like devil horns. That'd be cool.
Oh my gosh. No, he legit looks horrified to get off the ride. Like he's like, nope, I'm done. I'm off. That's awesome. I think we got time for one more.
Alrighty.
Anyone else like to listen to Red Dead music and pretend you're a cowboy? Absolutely. 100%.
Red Dead Redemption.
Red, yeah. I will say that my favorite Tenacious D song, 100% is video games. 100%.
Good choice.
Yeah.
There's a good one.
Yeah. Very good one. So, but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
Disneyland. Yes, we were talking about Disneyland. So, I was asked earlier if we have any core memories of Disneyland. So, Sabrewing, I'm going to start with you. Do you have a core Disneyland memory?
Weird one, but one of the very first times we ever went to the park, I was probably around 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's at that age where you can only start remembering things really well.
Right.
But we were going down Main Street, and one of the 3 little pigs, I think it was the Straw House one, was ambling down the road. Hey, hello, everybody! And me being a kid, I'm terrified of them, so I started like scattering away. And Mom and Dad are laughing about it, and the pig actually starts like chasing after me. Not really fast, just enough to like keep pace. And he bungles right into a street light, and he bounces off of it. He's like holding his head and rocking from side to side.
That is hysterical. Y'all don't understand what these pigs used to look like. Hold on, I'm going to pull up a picture here so y'all can see what the 3 little pigs look like. They were horrifying. Like
Yeah, the Silly Symphonies pigs.
Yeah, he is 100% justified in being horrified at these pigs. I got you. Hold on.
And because it was a mascot costume of it, it wasn't just the cartoon.
Yeah, it was.
And it was it was the '80s version, so they hadn't quite worked out the kinks.
Yeah, I got it right here on the screen. So on the stream here. So I don't know if we can see it or not, but am I still streaming or?
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm focused on.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh,
my
okay.
god.
Yeah.
They kind of built like Gru.
They were horrifying. So was it the one in the green or was it the one in the blue with the red?
The flat cap and the black collar.
Black. Oh, this one on the left.
Hold on. I don't think the stream's caught up yet. Oh yeah, it's
I mean on
the
Discord.
one on the left, yeah.
Yeah, the
Like,
one on the
share
left.
Screen on Discord.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these guys were. Yeah, I don't know why Disney went through this phase where they like had big-headed characters and it just.
And then Nickelodeon made the same thing when they had their mascot characters at like the Nick Hotel. That they have very little movement, so they look like weird flailing mannequins.
That's right. The original SpongeBob was just literally a giant foam like square that you could hug, and that was it. You
And really stiff legs and arms.
Yeah. Oh my god. And Patrick, same thing. Like he didn't have his, I mean, he had his arms, right? But it just was like,
Yeah.
no appendages. He couldn't write anything. So.
Sandy got off easy. She just had the costume, the furry suit.
Yeah.
So she could emote.
Exactly. But no, that's funny. One of my core. Wow, those are horrendous. I mean, it was the 80s, Bob. Julia Marie, blink twice if you need help, LOL. Those pigs look like the trolls from Ernest Scared Stupid. Oh my god, you're right.
They look like hammerheads from the Oz books.
Yeah. They just look like abominations, is what they
Yeah.
Abomination.
My core memory actually happened very, very recently, when I was there. Being... hang on.
Big Bean.
No, sorry, getting a text.
baked
So,
bean.
Michael was a bean.
no, so it
A
was.
baked bean.
My core memory will always be being on Main Street, USA, with everybody singing "Happy Birthday" to Disneyland, and just the feeling that everyone had that day was just infectious. There was so much emotion. There was so much love. They play, and I got very, very lucky because I actually got to stand in Walt's spot where he gave his opening day speech, and I was facing Main Street, so he stood in town square right at the foot of the flagpole, and it was very funny because from where I was standing, I could see the base of the flagpole where the speech that he gave is, right? And what people don't realize is that was their opening day. So Walt basically read off of that if he forgot his lines, which I thought was really, really clever. So of course they played it over the loudspeaker, the opening day speech, and just hearing Walt on the actual opening day give his speech and everyone saying happy birthday. It was just very, it was a very powerful moment, right? And then an hour or so earlier, I had seen the Walt Disney animatronic in the Opera House, and I know people kind of rag on it for not looking like Walt, but I'll tell you this, and I did not share this on Mike's podcast when I told the story a couple weeks ago, but I was sitting in a very interesting spot where I actually could, look at the Walt animatronic and kind of, give an honest opinion. The story about the little girl is 100% true. There was a little girl behind me, and the curtain went up, and of course Walt was there, and she goes, "Mommy, is that Walt Disney?" And I'm like, I have to love this thing. But there was a moment where Walt was talking about his greatest reward basically being that the public accepts him and his work. And right when he finished saying that, he did that thing where he, the figure turned and it looked right at me and it nodded. And that to me was like, I don't know.
It's
what
awesome.
happened. Yeah. And I cried. I teared up. I was like, oh my God, that's like Walt giving me a seal of approval right there. Like, one animator.
It
to
became
another.
personal.
It did. And you could see the sparkle in his eye. You could see everything, and it really was. It was one of those really amazing moments that just I'll never forget for as long as I live. Like that whole day, like I got to meet so many amazing people. I got to meet Disney influencers like Adam the Woo. It was like the first guy I met, Adam the Woo. He was going towards Small World. I was heading to Main Street, and he was by himself, and he was just on his way up there. I stopped him and I said, "Hey, I'm a big fan. Can I get a picture?" I got a picture with him with the Matterhorn in the background. It was super cool. I got to meet Justin Scard and his girlfriend Allie and Magic Journeys, Max Galicki, and I talked about Chucky Chicken while waiting to go see Walt. I was wearing a Chucky Chicken T-shirt, and people stopped me and said, "Who's that character? It looks like Oswald the Lucky Chicken." I'm like, "Well, you're close. It's Chucky Chicken," and tell me the story. And the trippiest thing for me was me, Julia, and Kim were walking down Main Street, and somebody stopped me and said, "I know who you are," and came out on Main Street and said hello, shaking my hand, and like I was a celebrity or something. And it was just one of the trippiest things that could have ever happened. And I felt bad for the girls because they went off and they, stepped off to the side. So when it happened again, I pulled them in. I'm like, "Oh, this is Julia and Kimmy, and I'm here with them having a good time," and trying to include them. And it just, the whole day was just absolutely magical. It was one of those experiences I will never forget. It ended on a really magical moment too for me. I just that's all I could say. Like the 70th anniversary of Disneyland Park is one of those moments and one of those days I will never forget for the rest of my life. And I am beyond thrilled, beyond honored that I had the chance to go there. I had the chance to be a part of Disneyland history. And yeah, I mean, it just someone I would like to see you, Mike, at Disneyland someday. I would like to see. I would love that too. Wouldn't that be something?
It's really rare these days to have a day that just feels like it was made for you, you know?
Yeah, and it's so amazing because when I was in high school in 2005, I did everything I could to get out to Disneyland for the 50th. Like, that was my big goal. I wanted to be there on the actual anniversary day in a year ending in 5, right? So 2005, I couldn't go. I was only 17, and my dad and my parents wouldn't let me go. 2015 came, and I just was not in a good place to go. I was dealing with medical stuff, and there's just a lot of crap that was happening in my life at that time. And again, it's amazing that everything worked out perfectly, that I would be there the year that, Walt, quote unquote, came back, right? The year that they were celebrating Happy, the year that all of these people that I essentially got to watch for 10 years and grew, to love and to admire and adore. And then people who knew me and, wanted to meet me at the park. And I got to spend the whole day with them, Julia and Kim and I, we had a great time. We were, I brought my little Chucky chicken doll to, use for promotion. And by the end of the day, Kimmy ended up taking it home, and I gifted it to her, and that was a really special moment for me to be able to give, because Kim, and I'll tell you this right now, and and this is no disrespect to any of the fans. I love you all so much, but I will say this: Kimberly was my very first fan. She was the first person that actually drew fan art for me. She was there, right at the beginning, and I owe her a lot. So the fact that I could meet her at Disneyland, the fact that, Julia, was there too, and it was just a really amazing day for the three of us, and it only made sense to give her the Chucky chicken doll, because she clung onto it the entire day. There's a really cute story. They went on to Rise of the Resistance. I had to go back to the hotel because my back was just killing me, so I had to rest for a couple hours. They go on Rise of the Resistance, and Kim is like clutching onto this thing for dear life, and one of the people go up to her, a part of the rebellion or the Republic, the bad guys, and they look at her and they go, "Why are you holding a chicken?" And without missing a beat, she goes, "He's my best friend." And they go, your best friend is a chicken." Turns around, walks
away. Than you.
And if I were there,
what of it?
Exactly. If I were there, I would have been like, "That chicken has a name. His name is Chucky. Chucky Chicken." But no, I'm very blessed to have, amazing fans like Kimberly and Julia and all of you guys that are watching, that tune in every single week. Guys like you, Sabrewing, who crack us up in the comments. We've constantly said, like, man, Sabrewing, he just knocks us out with one-liners, and you've given us some of the biggest laughs that I think we've had on this podcast. And she says, "I'm cuddling my Chucky plushie as I'm watching this." Well, good. I'm glad. Absolutely. No, and like that'll be a core memory for me for the rest of my life, being there on July 17th and celebrating that momentous occasion. It was so special, and I look forward to the next one. I'm gonna make it a goal to get out there once a year. There may be even bigger plans down the road. We're still talking about that. We're figuring it out. But me gaming. I may be new here, but it's been interesting. Interesting is good. We're glad it's been interesting. Stick around for a while. You ain't seen nothing yet. We're just getting started. So,
What about you, Elias? Do you got a core Disneyland memory?
But you went there.
I did go there. I don't know if I necessarily have like a core memory. I mean, I'm trying to think, because I'm not someone who really does rides, especially like when I went, I was like 13.
Mm-hmm.
So the appeal of rides was a little lost on me. So
yeah.
Well,
I
how
just
about the
kinda
general
hung out.
atmosphere?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was I didn't dislike it.
Disneyland is tough for teenagers sometimes. You know, I get it.
Yeah, because that was my first like time going was when I was 13. So it didn't have quite the magic I assume my mom thought it might have.
I will say, going as an adult is, especially if you don't have kids, right? I don't care what anybody says. Go to Disneyland as an adult before you have kids, and really, and go with somebody. Go with a group of friends. Go with a girlfriend. Go with a boyfriend. Go with a partner. Do whatever you need to do, but don't go by yourself. Go with people.
Going by yourself just turns into a checklist. You don't really have fun because then it becomes, I gotta go on Space Mountain. I gotta go on Honey, I Shrunk the Audience, and you just don't take it in as a whole experience.
Oh, you don't. And you know, it's very funny because I did go. I was there for 4 days, and I went 3 days by myself, and then the one day with Kim and Julia, which was the anniversary. And I got to tell you, I am so thankful that they were there, because they made the day infinitely better, and I could feel the difference. Because when you go by yourself, it's just a bunch of rides. It's just, you know, it's, you know, for Disney fans like me, especially somebody like me, right? Like I've learned the history of the park. I mean, I know where all the Easter eggs are, where all the nook and cranny little things are. And not to say that I don't love it, because I do. And it's always nice to talk to people in line and tell them about the history, but you can only do that to people so many times before they say, okay, guy, listen, I'm just in line for pirates. Can you shut the hell up already? You know, like, I don't care about, you know, the paintings, you know, or I don't know who Mark Davis is. Like, leave me alone, right? Like, the general public a lot of the time don't really care. But when you're with somebody that you love and you care about, and they either know and they're sharing with you what they know, and you just absolutely geeking out together, or if you're sharing something that maybe they don't know, or they're sharing something with you that maybe you didn't know, that's where the magic is, especially with a place like Disneyland that has so much history and so much, so many things have happened since 1955 in this country. And despite it all, Disneyland has stood the test of time. And the world could not heal until Disneyland opened. And if you think about it, Disney World was closed for what, 2-3 weeks, a month maybe? Disneyland was closed for a year and a half. And people literally could not heal until it reopened. And I remember watching the reopening video, like when they were getting ready to reopen the park, they put out this little thing where they relit Sleeping Beauty Castle. And I'm not gonna lie, I cried like a little baby. It needed to open in order to heal. And when I went in 2023 for the first time in almost 15 years, I cried when I walked down Main Street for the first time. I got to the castle. My profile picture for the longest time was me in front of the castle, and tears were streaming down my face because I was so happy that I had gotten back to the Magic Kingdom. There's something really special about this place, and I can't explain it. You gotta go. You gotta feel it for yourself. I mean, a lot of people say, well, there's Disney World in Florida. No, there's really not. Rolly Crump, the late great Imagineer, perfectly said it best when he said, when you take all the components that make up Disneyland, I like to use a salad as a metaphor. You have the most beautiful salad that's ever been built. You got your croutons, your garlic, your oregano, you know, all the stuff. Other theme parks are just lettuce and tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have the whole taste of what Disneyland is. And yes, it's smaller than any of the other theme parks. And yes, there's, things about it that may not be the most conducive to the theme park experience today, right? No, it's not exactly the same park that Walt Disney saw from 1955 until his death in 1966, right? But a lot of it is still the same. Like, I remember walking into one of the shops and it smelt like the 1950s, and you look and you see some of the stuff and you go, it's fun to imagine being on a bench and sitting and looking at the castle and watching the people just have a good time and thinking, this is what Walt would have wanted, and he probably did that. I know he did. He always hopped in the lines and he always asked people, how are you having a good time? Are you enjoying yourself? And, to be a part of that legacy and to know that I was there on a big day like the 70th, it's a huge deal. It's a dream come true for me. It's a 20-year dream come true. It was better than I possibly could have asked for. And I know I'm rambling, but you know what? It's okay. We're in Disneyland anyway, so what better place to ramble about it than while we're here, right?
Happiness can be rambling sometimes. You just go from pleasant memory to pleasant memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. I will say, I will share one more memory that I think is really fun. Actually, a couple. We lost my grandpa earlier this year in March, and it was really hard. He was the guy who took me to Disneyland for the first time, he and my grandma. And when we got there, we actually had breakfast at the French Market in New Orleans Square. And I say New Orleans now because my grandpa gigged on me, because I'm like, hey Gramps, let's go to New Orleans Square and get something to eat. And he goes, what'd you say? I said, let's go to New Orleans Square. He's like, that ain't how you say New Orleans. It's like, how do you say it? New Orleans.
Yeah. New Orleans.
Yes, yeah. I thank Randy Newman, right? Okay, but anyway, but my all-time favorite story about Grandpa being at Disneyland, and I will never forget this for the rest of my life, and I tell people this story all the time. When we were little, and we went to Disney World for the first time, me and my brother, we forced my grandpa to go on Small World, and bless that man's heart, he spent one entire day in It's a Small World on the boat for probably 6 to 8 hours, just because we wanted to go again and again and again and again and again. And he swore that he would never go on It's a Small World ever again. And the man meant it. So much so that when we went to Disneyland on the West Coast for the first time, we were in Fantasyland, and I said, hey, Grandpa, we're not too far from Small World. Why don't we hop on a boat? And he goes, I'm not going on It's a Small World. I'm not doing it. You can't get me on the ride. And I go, oh, Grandpa, come on, it'll be fun. And he says, no, I'm not going on It's a Small World. I'm like, what's the big deal? Grandma says, well, Michael, when you were kids, you drug him on Small World for 8 hours. I'm like, what's the big deal? He says, then the final piece was put in. He had just had hemorrhoid surgery. And he was sitting on these plastic pineapple boats for 6 hours.
Jeez.
And he's like, and I'm never going on
What's
Small
that man?
World.
He's a saint.
Yes, he was. He was. So I said, I leveled with him. I said, okay, look, here's the deal. You go with me on, and I tried to convince him. I'm like, well, Grandpa, this is the one from the New York World's Fair back in 1964. This is the one that was there. It's like, I saw it in New York. I don't need to see it again. I'm like, Grandpa, look, if you go with me one time, if you agree to go on the ride with me one more time, I swear on my life, I will never ask you again. And he says, so if I agree to go one more time, you promise you will never ask. I swear on my life I'll never ask. And he goes, okay, I agree to go this one time. So we make our way to Small World. We're passing Monstro, we're passing Toad Hall and Alice and the teacups, and we take the left turn right at the Matterhorn. And my jaw dropped. Small World was down for a massive renovation. The entire flume had to be replaced. This was 2008, right? And this was the big enhancement where they put all the Disney characters in the ride. So the thing was destroyed. Like the facade was covered in tarps. The face was off. Like it looked like it had been bombed. And my grandpa, I kid you not, did a happy dance, laughing and joking at the death of It's a Small World.
Bless the Lord.
Yes, exactly. And it's one of those memories that I will never forget for the rest of my life. He's going, I don't gotta write it. I don't gotta write it. You know? And
God looked down, he shook his finger and said, let the man rest.
It gets better, though. The last time that I was there, it was probably the 16th. I had the sassiest Grandpa Cat Fox. You have no idea. The day before the anniversary, I was in the park and I went on Small World and I was waiting in line. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to call my grandma back in Chicago, and thank God for smartphones and for FaceTime, because if you're by yourself, you can call somebody and it's like they're right there with you, and it's amazing. I did that with Julia, and she went around with me to Disneyland the day after. But anyway, moving right along. So I call up Grandma, and she's like, "What you doing, kid?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm in line for your favorite ride," and she goes, "Not It's a Small World." And of course I laugh and go, yeah. And to make matters worse, I had a picture of Grandpa in my pocket, right? Like a memorial picture that we got from the funeral. I carry it with me everywhere. I'm like, yeah, I figured I'd go on just for Grandpa's sake. And she's like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. He's probably not going to let you on. I'm like, oh, Grandma, he's not here. What's he going to do? So she's like, all right, well, have a good time. I hung up with her. The second, I cannot make this up. The second I got off the phone with her, over the loudspeakers, they go, "Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize, but Small World is down for the rest of the night. We apologize for the inconvenience." I called her back hysterically laughing. She goes, "What's so funny?" "You're not going to believe this Small World is down for the night." And she, of course, lost it. And she said, "I told you, Grandpa is not going to let you on that ride." I couldn't believe it.
That's amazing.
It was such an amazing experience, and
Not even over my dead.
You're so right. Oh my gosh! Yes, it was indeed divine intervention, and and I know it is, because the next day Julia and Kim and I were waiting in line for It's a Small World, because they put so Richard Sherman, before he passed away, wrote one final verse for It's a Small World, right? And so as part of the 70th, they put the verse into the ride, which is super cool. So I was excited to see it. We get in line and we're waiting in this thing forever. I think we were in line an hour and a half. I nearly died waiting in line. You can ask the girls. They were scared for my life. And they were horrified, because I'm trying to sit on the bench. I can barely stand. I can barely walk. I overdid it the first 2 days. I'm just like exhausted. I'm wearing blue jeans and a freaking sweater and a collared shirt, because I'm trying to look nice for the anniversary. And I'm just like, what am I doing? I'm dying in the line of Small World. Finally, we get in the boat after like nearly 2 hours, and I'm just wiped. And that's when I decide, okay, I gotta go take a break. And and I know that was Grandpa just going like, no, don't go on this ride. Don't go on this ride. The verse was fine. It was beautiful. You know, Small World it's one of my favorite attractions. But it just, Small World nearly killed me. And it's just really funny. It's funny how these things work out, you know.
The biggest smile on my face right now. It hurts.
I tell you, you can't make it up. You really can't.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
Oh yeah,
brother, you have no idea. You're right on the money there. So those are just Julia. I scolded him to take that jacket. She did. More Junior Tunes. I'm leaving. Good night. All right. Good night. Have a good one. Harvey Montes. Damn, Grandpa stopped the ride from beyond the grave. Yes, he did. He did. To this day, I now have two. I have two stories of my grandpa, and it's a small world, and it's amazing. So Julia, it was almost like 90-degree weather, and he was legit heating up in the sun. So I felt so bad. Yeah, she did. She was so mad at me. She's like, "Take your jacket off." I'm like, "No, I'm trying to look nice." She's like, "Michael, it won't be worth you looking nice if you literally collapse on Main Street. Take the damn thing off." I'm like, fine.
Dolly, people hate Small World for the same reason they hate Barney and Friends. They consider it way too happy and saccharine sweet, and it's just not realistic, and that's not the point.
Yeah.
But
no, that's not the point.
I just can't stand the song.
Well, listen, like the song itself, if played the right way, is actually incredibly beautiful. I've heard Richard Sherman play the song on the piano. And when he wrote it, it was initially a little prayer for peace. It was not the happy, jaunty tune. They repurposed it for the ride that way. But when they originally wrote it, and he sang it very, if you listen to it the way that he initially wrote it, it's beautiful, To give you a little example, it's like, it's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. There is just one moon and one golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. Though the mountains divide and the oceans are wide, it's a small world after all. Bum, 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 bum. Then you go into the chorus. And then the last verse that he wrote, I think, is probably the most poignant and one that we definitely need today. And it goes like this. It's Mother Earth unites us in heart and mind, and the love we give makes us humankind. Through this vast, wondrous land, when we stand hand in hand, it's a small world after all. It's really beautiful, and it's it's a prayer. It's a little prayer for peace, is what it is. That's all it is, and I think it's beautiful, and there's a reason why it stood the test of time. There's a reason why Disneyland is still here. It is it's a place where when you need a little bit of happiness, you need to get away from it all, you need to get away, it's right over the gate on a plaque. Here you leave today, and you enter a world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. And I promise you, every single time that I go, I leave everything behind, and I just turn into a kid again. And whenever I see Mickey Mouse, I get emotional. Whenever I see any of the characters, I get excited. If it's a face character, I will talk with them. I'll crack jokes with them. One of my favorite interactions was with the Wicked Queen. And, I was videotaping for my little nieces, and I did little character interviews, and I was like, by the way, I think I saw Snow White somewhere, and she booked it for her. I'm like, I think I did something wrong. And it was just super cool, and I got to poke fun at Gaston, and he's like, so they say you're the strongest guy around here, huh? And he's like, yeah, nobody's better than Gaston. It's like, oh yeah? Well, I got one guy that I know that's even tougher than you. And he goes, really? I'd like to know who this, do I know this individual? Oh, you most certainly do know him. Goofy. And he looks at me without trying to make character. He goes, Goofy? How is Goofy tougher than Gaston? And he goes, have you fallen off of a mountain and lived?
Damn. Burn.
Got him on that.
And he's like, why don't we just take the picture? It was really fun. So I could keep going about these stories for hours, but we don't have that kind of time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Julia says, yeah, about almost 2 hours 45 minutes. So let's see how Tino is doing real quick. Let's head on over to the Tino cam. So
let's see how much fear Louis has struck into his friends.
Oh, it's a new one. Where are we here? Where is this? Oh, it's Paradise. They're in Paradise Bay by the Fun Wheel. Are they? Is that where they are? Let me see.
Looks like a wheel.
Yep, that's the Fun Wheel. That's where I worked. Oh my goodness. Look at those guys just having so... Oh. Johnny's chasing Janice. They're all just having a fun time. Even Sylvia made it. Look at that. Oh my. This is coming along really wonderful. Oh, Julia, she says, I actually sang along with you. Oh, that's very sweet. Dolly Bez, now that you mention it, Goofy has survived a lot of deadly... I know. No one falls like Goofy. No one shouts like Goofy. No one knows how to get right back up like Goofy. So, I'm just saying.
And when Donald's out there casting Zeta Flare, then you can get healed by Goofy.
Oh, yup.
Donald ain't never do that.
No.
Yes, he did in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
He does.
right.
Well, he's supposed to.
Did he do it in the cutscene and it finally worked?
Yeah, he did it towards the end. So he's like the one Disney character who's a certified badass.
He's always been.
Donald has been. Let's be real.
Yeah.
He's
always been a Banff.
He is, yes, 100%.
He's one of the only confirmed military characters.
That's right. He is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you know that Donald Duck is actually the very last soldier to be officially discharged from service for World War II?
Oh, for the propaganda shorts?
No, they actually had a full-on ceremony with Donald Duck dressed in military. I kid you not. They officially discharged Donald Duck from World War II service in 1984. And he was there with the General of the United States Army in full Army gear, full Class Ace. They pinned a medal on him. They, saluted him. Yeah, I mean, and this is legitimately true. And I just thought it was one of the... Donald Duck real? Yeah. So,
they truly commit to the bit.
Let me see. Hold on, I gotta find this. Donald Duck discharge. Donald Duck.
Now I have to know who Donald Duck outranked. If people are saluting him.
I guess.
Oh my God! Here it is, right here. It was in the papers. I will share it with everybody on stream right here. Hold on.
Gonna have some sugar crisp.
Sugar crisp. Here we go.
Hey there, Sugar Bear. Where you come for my sugar crisp cereal?
Don't worry, Granny. Honest to God, here it is right here. Donald Duck receives his honorable discharge papers from Lieutenant General Arthur E. Brown during ceremonies at the 25th Annual Torrance, California Armed Forces Day Parade. Grand Marshal Brown recognizes Donald's 43 years of service to the Army since his 1941 World War II film Donald Gets Drafted. He served in the Army for 43 years, and he was officially discharged in 1984. And they wrote about it in the papers. Donald Duck is probably the longest serving U.S. citizen in the Army.
I mean, probably.
Which I think is fantastic. Bob's like, the Army. It's like, yeah, he was in the Army. So
Isn't he in? Hasn't
Donald
he been
costume.
in every sector of the military?
I don't think he was in the Air Force. I know he was in the Army, and he did go into the Navy.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it's Della.
I feel like he was in the. Della
You know what?
Duck,
The Air Force.
yeah, was in the Air Force. You're right.
You know what's so funny? He got discharged from the
What?
Army in 1984, and then 3 years later, in 1987, he joins the Navy.
He's just like,
He wants those hardcore VA benefits.
He was. Bob's like, sector.
His documentation must be a mess.
Oh my god.
So many people to report to.
Bob says also he was in the Air Force. He was? All right, let's see.
yeah, he's been in all facets of the military.
Donald Duck Air Force.
He got discharged from the Navy, and he was just like, okay, time for this next one.
In the Navy.
We're going to Vietnam to look for
Oh my
POWs.
I could just imagine.
He would say that. I can't even attempt a Donald voice, so.
Donald's
Yeah,
primary...
I'm not even going to try a Donald voice.
Oh my god, here we go. Donald Duck's primary military affiliation was with the U.S. Army, where he served during World War II. He was drafted in 1941 and eventually promoted to the rank of Sergeant E5. In 1984, on his 50th birthday, Donald received official discharge papers from the Department of Defense, marking the end of his active Army service. He was also depicted in some later cartoons as serving in the Navy, though this may not be part of his official military record. And there's a video that actually explains all about Donald Duck being drafted into the Army, serving in the Navy, possible naval service, and DuckTales. Other distinctions, he was also honored as an honorary member of the U.S. Navy and the U.S. Marine Corps for his commitment to the country. Patriotism and PTSD is the name of the video. We gonna be all right. I'll leave a link in the
This
description.
stream has gone some places, but
Yeah,
then the
it-
Cluckin Crew podcast usually does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we start talking about Disneyland.
We get
and all of a
around.
sudden- Yeah, we do. What
Like
can
the
we say?
I
Candyland
think
board
Venom
game.
does have like a short when he's like having PTSD.
Yeah,
He does.
yeah, it's called De Fuhrer's Face.
Yeah.
That whole thing is about him being in Nazi Germany. So, which is
And it
insane.
was supposed to be Mickey, but they didn't. They thought
No.
Donald would be a better fit. I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I-
that's,
Yeah, I heard the original idea was to use Mickey in that role, but somewhere along the line it turned into Donald.
Well, you know why? Because Adolf Hitler hated Mickey Mouse so much. Like, he banned Mickey Mouse from Germany. Like, all of Disney was banned in Germany when he was in charge. So, I actually wow. No, I can't see Mickey doing that. That definitely would be like a Donald thing. So, I think Donald Duck is the only
Donald
character...
loves war.
He's constantly in a sailor suit. He's ready to go at any time.
Yeah.
Think about it. And speaking of getting ready to go, I think it's about time for us to go ahead and skedaddle. We have been doing this for just over 3 hours here. Saberspark, our first guest.
Saberspark.
Saberwing.
Whoa.
Wow. My apologies.
Freudian slip.
God.
I'm just gonna go review a cartoon now.
It better be ours, and it better be a good one. Saberwing.
I didn't like it.
That's actually
Nah. No, I thought it was fine.
Yeah. I just want to say that I watched the cartoon, and I gotta admit, it wasn't that great. The characters were really flat. Now I know there's a lot of people. I'm just digging myself a
He
grave.
says it's scripted for adults, but I found it way too childish.
Everyone's getting at me now. LOL, bravo, Mike.
As usual.
YouTuber. Yeah, what else is wrong?
As usual.
Bob, we should cancel Mickey for always bullying Donald, the poor veteran suffering from PTSD. No, okay, Bob. Shut up, Bob. Anyway.
We should cancel Mickey Mouse for war crimes.
I'm going to oh my gosh. I'm going to commit various war crimes. I'll be wanted in every country. You are? Oh, let's take a look. Oh.
Am I glad to be a member of the United States of American Army?
Oh, look at that.
It's Mickey, but he has Goofy's laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
I had to be quiet because my parents are sleeping.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Tino, this looks wonderful.
Mama says we have to keep it down because Baby Strong said sleeping.
Okay, you know what?
Baby Strong side is sleeping.
Oh, you didn't finish Chelsea there, Tino.
I will detail her more later.
Okay. I love this though. Everybody's there, and they're all. I love Tommy looking up at the fairy whistle, going, "I hate that mouse." Actually, he wouldn't. He wouldn't have that voice anymore. He wouldn't have that voice anymore.
I hate that mouse.
I hate that mouse.
I have a bet. I would have. My studio would be doing so much better if it weren't for that rat.
I should buy a boat.
Be way more better.
Yeah. But anyway, Saberwing, thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations to you too as a fellow cast member. Once a cast member, always a cast member, and we Disneyland folk.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was delightful to be here, and anytime you'd like to have me back, I am totally open.
Yes, we will get Percy Penguin ready to go for you for next time. So, and thank you to all of you who have stuck around this long. Meet Gaming Ghost, thanks for having me. It's been nice for a first time. We're really glad that you had a good time. And if you really did enjoy it, please make sure, like I said at the beginning, that you give us a like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Like
Yep, and please make sure that you ring the bell so you don't miss out on any more of the good Chucky Chicken stuff that we got coming up. Pretty soon, in a couple weeks here, we're hitting episode 100 of the Cluckin Crew, which is pretty exciting. So,
Crazy.
it's incredibly crazy. So, but anyway, that's another stream for another time. As for right now, for the Cluckin Crew. Oh, and thank you so much for everybody, and congratulations to Disneyland on 70 years. Here's to 100 more. And for all you lovely folks out there, for the Cluckin Crew, I'm Mike Cook.
I'm Alliyas.
What?
And I'm the riffraff.
Oh my gosh. All right. Thanks for watching, folks. Happy anniversary, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.